Hello, 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 Pisces, hello, Pisces, hello, Pisces. We are going to see the secrets of all the signs, child. I know I'm late. Don't listen. Don't do that now. I'm late. We were supposed to do this a few days ago, but I am on divine timing, and sometimes that means that I don't necessarily show up on time. However, I feel it's important to go ahead and get this reading done for you guys. Unstable connection? No, not unstable. We stable over here. We don't like instability. Come on now, TikTok. Come on in, Pisces. Come on in. We're just getting started. Get comfortable. We are going to be seeing what secrets there could be that Spirit feels like you need to know regarding all of the zodiac signs. So the way this works, just like we did the other day, is that we're going to go through each zodiac sign. So if you are Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, if you have any Pisces in your chart, this may resonate with you. Thank you, lovable. Oh, you love my videos? Thank you. Hey, Pisces gang, period. So come on in. If you guys cannot stay for the full video, just know that the link in my bio has information for my channel that you can check out the replay of this video. Oh my God. Hey, Gypsy Soul. Welcome. Thank you so much already. Mira, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been doing? Thank you, Mira. I remember you. I think you a moderator, girl, child. I know it's been a while, haven't it? Ooh. Whenever I see to join my fan club, I be want to go like this. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, my love. How are you? I hope you're doing well as well, okay? Thank you so much, Gypsy Soul, for hitting it off. You guys put the hearts in here. We're going to try to start off by getting to 10K hearts because I'm trying to reach 10K followers. So if you have not followed me already, be sure to follow me up here. Shout out to you guys. Wait, I can't see your name. You just sent a rose. Is it Raven? I'm sorry. Hold on. I think it's Raven. I can't say your name right, baby. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to butcher your name. It's just in that very fancy font and I can't read it. Okay, yes, you did just follow me. Thank you so much. Mass Fit Coach, I appreciate it. Raven. Okay, I thought it was Raven. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. The donuts, the roses, the kitties. All right. Okay, so it's a few of y'all in here. We're going to go ahead and get started. So the way that this works, Pisces, is we're going to go. Oh my God. So cute, lovable. Thank you. We're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces, but we're going to do it by element, okay? So we started off with, last time when we did this, we started off, who did we start with? Earth signs, okay? We're coming on the end of Capricorn season. So why don't we kind of like do the same thing? We're going to start with Earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but we're going to start, it's going to be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Then we're going to do air signs. Then we're going to do fire signs. Then we're going to do water signs. So basically these are secrets. We're not spying now. Okay. We're not spying because that's not what we do over here. These are not secrets that you're not supposed to know. These are going to be secrets that Spirit feels like it's necessary for you to know, that any of these signs could possibly be keeping from you guys, that could be preventing you from having information or preventing you from making decisions. And your Spirit team feels like it's time for you to know what's going on behind the scenes so that you're not kept in the dark by whatever this secret may be. Okay. That's what we're basically aiming to figure out today. So if you want to stick around, be sure to do so, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Kyla. Hey, Kyla. I hope I said your name right, boo. So y'all do not mind me. We're going to get Oracle first for the whole element, and then we're going to do individually. All right. So just follow along. You'll pick up on it very quickly. It's not going to be that complicated. We're going to try not to make it that complicated. Somebody could be trying to complicate situations for you, Pisces. Okay. Okay, good, Kyla. I'm happy. Okay. So come on in. Listen, let's do this. Let's start, Spirit. for Pisces. Now, if you are a cross watcher and you are dealing with a Pisces, just understand that the energy may be a little wonky, but it could still resonate with you. It's just going to be resonating as if you were the Pisces, because you're kind of like the one watching. That's how it works. Okay. But let's start with earth signs in general. We're going to figure out what are the secrets, spirit, that Pisces needs to know when it comes to earth signs, which are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's hit it off with these earth signs, baby. What is the secret that you feel like Pisces should know, spirit, when it comes to the earth signs? Okay, we have codependency. Okay. Because I'm going to try to make this quick. You know, we be in here for a long time. Codependency. Now, a codependent relationship may be present. So if you are dealing with an earth sign, whether they are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, the secret is that either they are codependent on you or they want you to be codependent on them, or there is someone in their life who is codependent that is affecting your relationship with this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. There's a codependent relationship present. That apparently is a secret that you need to know. Missing piece. Look at that. Remember I said in the beginning, the reason why we're doing this is so that you can connect the dots or get any information that could be hidden for your, benefit, because you need to know and somebody may not want you to know. Okay. That's why the missing piece to the puzzle. If you're wondering why something is off between you and an earth sign, or you're wondering why, Pisces, you feel as if there's something missing, or you don't understand why certain things are going on, it's because a codependent relationship is present. So this could be your friend, right? And you feel like your friend is a little distant or they're disconnected. Why is the live restricted? What's going on? Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Commercial disclosure and paid marketing. Dang. Why did it do that? Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Turn on. Okay, dang. They just got my ass. They just clocked me. Okay, y'all, they just clocked me. Can y'all still see me? Can y'all still see? I don't know what's going on. Y'all know I'm trying to, y'all know I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know how to do this. And sometimes I don't understand these settings. My bad. Okay, y'all can still see me. That was crazy. And we talking about secrets. Thank you, Jam, for that rose. I appreciate it. Y'all get the hearts in there. Get the hearts in there. We already at 1.4K. I feel like they fucking with this. Yes, you just won't show up on FYP for 10 minutes. Oh, okay. All right. See why you restricted. Because they said I didn't disclose promotional content. So I guess me saying something about the channel, that's why. Thank you, Jam. Thank you. Y'all put the hearts in there. Put the hearts in there, y'all. Okay, y'all can still see me though. Okay. But you know what? I tell you guys all the time that nothing is a coincidence. And yes, thank you, Lovable. I tell you guys all the time, nothing is a coincidence. And the reason why I say that is because this type of stuff happens to me a lot, right? This type of stuff where, there's different situations that I'm reading about, and there could be a loud banging in the background, or there could be some type of noise that happens, basically in the live or, in the videos that I do. Connect now. I don't know why it says that, but yeah, it'll be things that are not a coincidence. Okay. They think you're not live. Well, it is what it is, child. It's going to wear off after 10 minutes. But there could be a situation specifically for those of you guys who are in here, that pretty much with an earth sign, that there's definitely someone who wants to restrict the information that you have. Like if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo as a Pisces, right? There could be a restriction that's placed on the information that you're receiving intuitively with these signs, or there could be a restriction that someone is purposefully trying to place on the amount of information that you have regarding their situation or a codependent relationship that they are dealing with behind the scenes. Thank you, Clarissa. Shout out to all of y'all in here supporting. I really appreciate it, you guys. I'm still trying to learn, so it is what it is. I can definitely always bounce back. So I appreciate your support, but it's so weird that happened at that time when I was getting into it. So this could also be a disruption of like your focus, or a disruption of your attention span, somebody trying to distract you, who is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So let's just keep going, y'all. Okay, this is the missing piece of the puzzle that you're kind of like looking over. And then finally, the grass was fake. So the grass was greener because it was fake. Ooh. There's an earth sign. Thank you. I'm a Pisces and I like all your content. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. I just be want to help us. Because Pisces, this is our year. This is our year where we got to step it up. We got to stand up and step it up and do what we got to do. And we can't procrastinate, and we can't be afraid to really show up as who we are. So that's all I'm trying to do, child. Okay. So there's an earth sign, because we're just on the general portion. We're going to go through with the tarot with each individual sign, but there is a person here who is an earth sign, Pisces, that you're dealing with, or that you know of, or that you're friends with, who it's like I feel like what you don't understand about this person is that they need someone, or they need something in their life that they feel they have to have. They're codependent on like being in a relationship, or they're codependent on another person. They thought maybe that it would be easy to possibly move on from you, or to distance themselves from you. But it's kind of giving off this vibe, if you're dealing with an earth sign, that they're starting to realize that what they thought was better wasn't actually better. Let's just see what this is. Let's get into the tarot, because see, it's like that threw me off. I was on a roll, baby, and that kind of threw me off. It kind of threw a wrench in the plan. So do you guys feel like, if y'all are dealing with earth signs, do you feel like they kind of like distract you? Do you feel like there's something going on where it's like they always kind of interrupt at weird times? Okay, because that could be what's going on. And this person may be codependent on you, and they don't want you to know that, right? And they don't want you to know that your energy is very unique to them. It provides a unique service, for lack of a better word. They get their batteries recharged with your energy, Pisces, and they try to get it from other people, but they can't find the same energy. Okay. Ooh. This is also a person, because the card just showed itself to me. If you're dealing with an earth, we're on earth. Okay. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, or you know of an earth sign, this is also a person who, when they look in the mirror, it's like they don't want to face the reality of who they are. These are about the secrets that they're keeping. And you need to know, because I feel like this person has a tendency to attach to you, or possibly even identify in some type of illusion where they feel like certain qualities that you have are qualities that they have just because they're around you. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like when you get around them type of people, Pisces, and you just have this personality that's very like open and vibrant. And then a person thinks that because they're around you, that your energy is their energy. And then they realize when you're not around that, oh no, wait. That wasn't my energy. That was actually Pisces energy. And I was just receiving a lot of that and thinking that it was mine, when in reality it was theirs. And that's kind of what I feel in this situation. It's like this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn feels like they need you to be around in order to fill some type of void that they have. But really, they have to look at themselves and figure out what they feel like is missing. But I don't think they want to do that. It's like whoever this earth sign is doesn't want to face the reality of their own situation. So, let's see. Okay, let's start with Capricorn, then Taurus, then Virgo. We're going to get a card for each. Spirit, Capricorn, Taurus. Ooh, I see it. Don't you? This Virgo running. Ooh, Virgo. Okay. Ooh. And the Hangman, interesting, with the Strength card. Wow. Okay, so if you're dealing with an earth sign, you're realizing that you're caught up in some type of net. You're caught up. The secret with this, your intuition already knows. Look, and there's the High Priestess underneath the Hangman, and then you have the World card. So you ended a cycle with this earth sign. You've kind of like graduated or elevated or grown from a situation with an earth sign. This could have been somebody you were dealing with when you were young, and now you're older, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, somebody who you've known for a long period of time. And because a major cycle has ended in your life, personally or with this person, your intuition is letting you know that a lot of the things that you went through while dealing with this earth sign were things that caused you to continue to be stuck. And it's like whoever this is kind of manipulated your energy or manipulated your mind to think that you had to take certain action, when in reality that action wasn't benefiting you. It was more so benefiting them. Okay. There could also be a strong Leo energy associated with this person or you. And there could also be a strong like Taurus vibe, maybe even Aquarius or Scorpio. I don't know how that resonates, but you starting to see this person from a totally different light. And then if you look, the Hangman has the net, and the mermaid is caught in a net, but in the Strength card in the future position, this mermaid is releasing this whale. It's like first you caught up and then you release it. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you have the Knight of Wands, right? And the secret with this Capricorn, I feel, is that they do things, or there's some type of action that they're taking that could be very reckless. I don't know if this person lives a very reckless life or if they are just a reckless person, but it feels like they're not very calculated when it comes to the decisions that they make, which is kind of strange. If you think about a Capricorn, this could be somebody who's just interested in you, for more shallow reasons. Okay, they could be interested in you for shallow reasons, and we know what the wand is. What is that wand? Okay. They're fly by night. They come in and out. They're not very consistent, and they aren't reliable. There's not really a lot of stability when it comes to this Capricorn energy. They could also leave you on hold or leave you hanging a lot of times, and I feel like it's because like there's something in this person that I feel like you trigger this Capricorn. You trigger them because you cause them to think about their actions, and they don't really like to necessarily think about their actions and how their actions could affect other people. But because you came into this person's life, you caused them to really stop and think about what it is that they do. And I feel like you had the courage to kind of call this person out. And I feel like they feel some type of way about that. It's like I don't want to say they retaliate, but I feel like this Capricorn could try to embarrass you sometimes, or they may try to call you out on things because they feel triggered by your energy, kind of challenging their choices. Let me see. What is this Knight of Wands? Let's get a clarifier. I'm going to use tarot this time. Last time we used the Kippers. But I'm going to use a tarot card, okay? What is the secret with this Capricorn? Ooh, look at that. The Devil, which is Capricorn energy, which is crazy. Yeah, there's the codependency. You see what I'm saying? There's the codependency. This person could have issues with addiction. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so y'all know the drill. Legally, do not take this as medical, legal, or psychological advice. Please seek professional attention. But this could be a person with some type of addiction. It looks like sex. Feels like they're addicted to sex. They can't keep it in their pants. They can't keep their legs closed with this Capricorn. And with this, right, if the Knight of Wands was reversed and the Devil was upright, I'd be like, woo, that's even worse. Woo! They could have Leo in their chart because I did speak on Leo earlier. But Whoever this person is, they're very reckless. They don't have any boundaries, or they don't understand boundaries. They could also be in a situation where someone is pregnant, or they are pregnant. Maybe they don't know who the baby daddy is. Maybe they, got a lot of people about to have babies. You get what I'm saying? At the same time. So that just goes to show, it's like this person over and over has shown you that they have some type of behavioral pattern when it comes to this Capricorn that is very reckless, and it kind of sucks you in to a low vibration, or like a part of yourself that you are trying to stay away from. This could be somebody, like, if you are sober and you're around them, they may, influence you negatively to drink or to smoke or to do something that you're trying to quit or stop doing, right? And it's because they're like, oh, FOMO, don't have FOMO. You only live once, YOLO. Oh, this person says acronyms for things. Like, they use acronyms. But it kind of feels like they don't have any boundaries. And I feel like you've been caught up in too many situations with this person to where you really don't want to be around them. You feel like you want to break free from whatever bond or tie that they have on you, okay? That's if you're dealing with a Capricorn. Now, if we're talking about Taurus, you got this Magician card. The Magician is usually like Gemini energy, possibly Aries energy, maybe even, I don't know. Sometimes I guess people can see it as Aquarius, but possibly Virgo as well. But this is like heavy earth. It feels like this Taurus has a lot of earth placements in their chart, or they have a bunch of strong placements. This person, the secret that they're keeping when it comes to the Taurus is that they're very manipulative, or they're basically taking action behind the scenes to manipulate situations in a certain way. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, this person, they may do little subliminal things or do things here and there to kind of like influence you or influence a situation in a particular direction in order to get the outcome that they want. They're trying to manifest something, which means it's like they're trying to bring something to fruition. Okay. But when it comes to the Taurus energy, this energy is very strong. Taurus season could be very significant for you guys this year when it comes to realizing manipulation and breaking free from the manipulation, realizing where there are illusions, breaking free from those illusions, or a Taurus in particular. What is this Magician card for Pisces dealing with Taurus? The Star. Okay, hope, inspiration, futuristic thinking, healing, prayer, focusing on your goals, pouring everything that you have into what it is that you want to accomplish. That's crazy. Yeah, so this Taurus is aiming to manipulate or aiming to deceive. It feels like when at first, what is it? What is it? What a dangerous web we weave when at first we aim to deceive. That's what this is kind of giving me. It's like the Taurus wants you to focus on something else. It's like a diversion or a distraction. We have the Three of Pentacles and then the Strength card in the small deck as well. I feel like this Taurus energy kind of wants to hold you back. It's like you're getting recognized. Some of you guys, this could be a coworker. For a lot of you guys with the Three of Pentacles, you may not even know that this person is a Taurus. But this could be a coworker for some of you guys. This could be someone who you work with, a colleague of some kind. But it's like either they're getting recognition for something and they want you to work with them, but maybe you don't want to work with them, or it wouldn't benefit you to work with them, but they want to kind of convince you for their own benefit to like help them in their project, or focus your energy on what they have going on because they're getting recognized and they want you to put your energy into them. Or this is a situation where you're having some type of professional recognition or positive feedback at work or in your career, and you're really like shining, and it kind of feels like this person wants to get you caught up or call you out, or, it's like at work when everybody is praising you, or you're getting awards and noticed. Employee of the month, Pisces employee of the month, right? And then somebody wants to come in and kind of be like, oh, well, you know, it's like they're talking behind your back. Oh, well, did you know Pisces? Did you know Pisces was doing this on their break? Did you know that Pisces was using company time to do this, and that? Ooh, back up, bitch. It's kind of like that's what somebody is doing if they're a Taurus energy in your space. The earth energy just feels very manipulative. Yeah. Like trying to talk you out of doing something that you know you need to be doing, child. Okay, let's get the hearts in here, y'all. Let's try to get to 10K. Let's try to get to 10K, you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who's sending the roses. Duran, thank you. I appreciate it. I just be channeling, y'all, so I'll be real deep into the message trying to figure out what spirit is saying, child. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I really appreciate it. We're going to try to get to 10K. You know, because we keep our goals moving. Once we reach a goal, we don't get comfortable in our goals. We just keep striving for greater. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're doing Earth, though. It kind of feels like the Earth sign energies don't want you to leave. That's what it feels like. It feels like the Earth sign energies don't want you to leave. So they're using these different tactics to prevent you from moving forward. Let's see about Virgo, though. Virgo has the 10 of Wands. Okay. So it kind of feels like with the Virgo energy, the secret that they're keeping is that they're burdened or they're stressed or something is going on. They feel like they have a heavy load to carry, or that everything is kind of like on them. They have a lot of work to do. They could be very busy. This person could be working overtime, working a bunch of hours if they are a Virgo, or it's like they're very heavy. Okay. Something is very heavy for this person, or something is burdening this person. What is the 10 of Wands for Virgo? Ooh, the 7 of Wands, child. So they expected, this Virgo, the secret is that they expected for there to be some type of opposition. I feel like they expected to get pushback, or they expected for you to get some type of pushback or resistance. It kind of feels like the Virgo wanted the situation to turn out a particular way. And the Virgo expected, Pisces, for the outcome between the two of you to turn out a certain way. But since it did not turn out the way that they expected, they're kind of feeling stressed. They're feeling burdened. And they're waiting for some type of relief. Or they're waiting for you to release them from something. I don't know what this is necessarily, but what's at the bottom? The Justice card. It's like the Virgo is fighting something or fighting someone. Yeah, and the 8 of Cups. That's crazy. See what I'm saying? There goes that energy of you kind of separating yourself or trying to move away. It feels like the Virgo's trying to force you to adhere to the outcome that they expected in their mind. So just say, for example, you're dealing with a Virgo, platonic, romantic, or professional. They expected for you to always be there for them, to always be their friend, to always support them as a friend, a romantic partner, to never leave them. Maybe you were married to this person. They expected you. It's like because of your position. Well, it's like the Virgo is thinking like this. Well, I've known Pisces for such and such years, and Pisces always does this. It's like they're used to you reacting and responding a certain way, Pisces. And it kind of feels like they had you in a position where you were kind of shouldering the burdens in their life somehow, right? And because you had reacted and responded a certain way to them, maybe emotionally dumping on you or psychically dumping on you, energetically dumping on you, they were used to you constantly doing that for them. And then when you realized and you were like, oh, my intuition is saying, oh, what's going on? Oh, you're codependent on me, bitch. Right? You released yourself, and now it's like they're kind of waiting. They're kind of being stubborn as Virgo in their position because they feel like it's justified. Like whatever the situation is between you and the Virgo, however it turned out, it was meant to turn out that way. It was fair for everyone involved. So if you walked away from this person or you disconnected your emotions, and you know, they were always getting in trouble and you always had to bail them out, maybe literally or figuratively. Okay. If they were always going through problems with a fucking, 10K, we reached 10K likes, y'all. Hey. Ooh. Okay. Thank you. Period. Yes. Thank you guys. It really does help, y'all. I'm really trying to get to 10K so I'm not panhandling out here online. Period. We're not panhandling in 2026 online. Okay? I'm just trying to work for what I'm due. Okay? I don't want to get nothing for free. I don't mind working, but I also want to get paid. Thank you guys. Shout out to y'all. So Virgos, listen, y'all got a situation with these Virgos, Pisces. Y'all got a situation. Cause it's like, you could have had a friend or a family member who was a Virgo, right? And because you're their child, or because you're their sibling, or because you're their friend, or because you're their baby mama, baby daddy, they expected you to constantly be there to shoulder this burden where they could always dump on you. It's like they expected you to defend them or they expected you to have their back. And Spirit is like, no, you were justified in walking away from this person. You were justified in distancing yourself from this person because there's something that you needed to do on your own that required you to be brave and to have courage to release yourself. And that's honestly what I feel. The secret with the earth signs is that there's a codependent relationship that you have with these people or that these people have with you. You were missing it because you didn't see it. And maybe you were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. They could even have codependent relationships with other people and then they use you as a charger. But either way, whatever it is, whether they're codependent on you and other people or they're using you as a charger, they didn't want you to understand how vital of a role you play in their life. Because when you're not around, they're not able to get that same energy from other people. So the secret is for the earth signs is that they're trying to keep you around so they can continue to kind of charge themselves and revitalize their own energy off of your back. And you realize that a lot of y'all already ended situations with these earth signs, whether they're Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But when you realize that after ending a cycle, that these people were trying to hold you at task. What is that saying that old folks say? Trying to hold you to task? When that means they're trying to hold you accountable for whatever they got going on, trying to blame you for what they got going on, trying to make it seem like they're the victim after you didn't want to be used. You realized after that, you were like, oh, my intuition is telling me that I definitely need to continue to hold back from you, not to get angry, not to allow you to trigger me, and not to get sucked back into this bullshit. That's the secret with earth signs. And each of them are using different tactics. And I feel like the Capricorns are using intimacy or bumping uglies. Okay. The Tauruses are using some type of like gossip or manipulation. And the Virgos are using this like, I'm trying to be strong. And they're putting up a front. But behind the scenes, it's like they feel entitled to your energy. No one is entitled to your energy. Okay? And that's what folks need to understand about this year. Okay? Exactly. And the coworker situation hits too. Yes. And you know what, y'all got, I just want people to understand when you watch these readings, you have to watch it from all directions of your life. You can't just look at it as like love. You can't just look at it as people who you're talking to romantically or in a situationship. You can look at it from all areas of your life. This could be your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy, your child, your cousin. It could be your friends. It could be your ex-friends. It could be coworkers. It could be your boss. It could be people on social media as a collective. It could be TV shows that you watch, movies that you see. And it could also be, your neighbors, people who you go handle things with on a regular basis. It could be the cashier at the fucking grocery store. You just have to look at it from a place of like introspection. You have to look at it intuitively to figure out if the reading is really for you. And if it is for you, where does it apply to your life? Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Thank y'all for the hearts. Shout out to all of you liking the video. I figured it out last time. Let me see if I could do it again. Hold on. Shout out to all my party people, all my party Pisces in the building. I see you, Kyla. I see you, E. Doyles. I can't click on the rest. I'm trying to see. Oh my God, they just taking me through motions, child. We're going to move on to air signs to see what secrets air signs could possibly be keeping from you or that you need to know in regards to the air signs. And again, if you want to see this full breakdown, I think this is what got me in trouble last time, but I changed my settings. Click the link in my bio. You will see the YT. Okay, I just heard PYT, TLC. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and another girl, and I'll take you there. Okay, I just heard that. Yes, Gemini here. Okay, yes, and if you are a cross watcher, no worries. We have not done water signs yet. If you're a cross watcher, this is Pisces, but if you're dealing with a Pisces and you are another sign, the reading may resonate for you. It's just going to be how you feel about the Pisces, okay? So take it with a grain of salt. Y'all be sure to follow me if you have not followed me already. I'm really trying to get to 10K, y'all, so I'm not out here panhandling online. That's all I want to do is have me a good time with my Pisces. Okay, we've done earth. We're about to do air. And these are secrets that spirit feels like you need to know so that you can move forward with your life without being held down to other people's problems and carrying other people's burdens. Interesting. Codependency wanted to flip out with the mirror card, but we're going to see. We're going to get overall for Pisces dealing with air signs or possibly any air signs dealing with Pisces. Take it how it resonates. For Pisces dealing with air signs, spirit, Pisces dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. What was that? Performer. Yeah. For Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Pisces dealing with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Leveling up, performer. That's crazy. Projection and cuffing season. Ooh. Ooh. So Pisces, your secret when it has to do with air signs is about how your life is about to change. You're about to level up. That card just flipped out because I put a few of them back because they didn't actually come out. So I don't like to take cards that don't really show themselves as wanting to come out. So at first it was the codependency card like we had with earth signs, plus the mirroring card, which talks about like having similar energies or experiencing similar energies to another person. Then what was that? The performer card that showed itself. This could be someone in the entertainment industry. You could be in the entertainment industry. These days, social media could count as entertainment. Maybe you do music, maybe you create some type of art, but whatever this is that you do creatively, you're about to have a level up, Pisces, and your level up could be connected to connections that you're making with an air sign. You may not know, this could be a secret, but you need to be aware of it because when you feel the vibe, you need to trust your intuition, okay? I feel like this is going to be talking about air signs from your past and a possible air sign energy that's in your future, okay? What if I'm a Gemini double Pisces? Yeah, that counts for you. That counts for you. If you have Pisces placements in your chart, this could resonate with you in different ways. It just depends on where the Pisces placement is in your chart, right? So if you have a Pisces, if like you said, if you're a Gemini sun, or if you're a Libra or Aquarius sun and you have a Pisces moon or a Pisces Venus, this could be playing out in your romantic life or in your relationships when it comes to how you feel and your emotions. If it's a Pisces Mercury that you have in your chart, it could be about like how you think or the communication that you're going to have with people in the future. If you're a Pisces North Node, but you have a different sun sign, because your North Node is Pisces, it could play out when it comes to things that are happening to you later on in the future, or when it comes to like your destiny, your purpose, and things like that. Okay, so that's how you guys have to break it down. You got to educate yourself so that people won't play in your motherfucking face. Okay. Now, this leveling up could happen in an air sign season as well. We're about to be in Aquarius energy. So you guys, some of you who have these Pisces placements, or you're a Pisces sun, you may be leveling up in Aquarius season, Gemini season, or Libra season in substantial ways. And it's because your life is a projection of the energy that you are putting out. So if you're projecting energy out into the world that exudes confirmation to the universe that you're ready for this level up, then that's what Spirit is going to give you. Okay. Some of you guys are projecting to the universe and projecting to people who are observing you that you're ready to move to the next level. Okay, this is because you've done whatever you need to do. You've done the work. You've put in the work, and now you're ready to move to the next level. Some of you guys could be getting promotions at work. You could be getting raises or bonuses. You could be being given more responsibility at your job, which is lining you up for these advancements. And now it's time for basically all of this to come together. There's an air sign, though, for some of you guys who is stuck in the past, whether they're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's an air sign here who is stuck in the past, and they're fighting this new reality that you are kind of setting for yourself. So I really feel like your spirit team wants you to be very aware of your thoughts and how you communicate with yourself, how you communicate with other people. Because if you have an air sign from your past who was very negative towards you, or they downplayed the things that you said, they downplayed your goals, your dreams, your wishes, your aspirations, and they made you feel as if they were unattainable or that you could not reach these goals, Spirit is saying that that is a projection of that person's own feelings, either towards you or towards themselves. And your spirit team is basically saying to not be stuck in the past with this person. This is a secret that I feel like some of you may not have realized up until this point. And this has basically kind of stagnated you or stifled your growth. I'm hearing ST, like saint, maybe a saint. I'm hearing Saint Germain. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Saint Germain is, but I'm hearing saint something, saint this, saint that. Somebody could be Catholic. I don't know. But this is definitely somebody who wants to see you in a certain light, because that is the light that they remember you best in. Right. And that could be like, for example, Maso or Moso, you said your mother, right? So some of us have parents who, you know, they don't ever want to allow us to grow up, even though we may be grown. They always want to see us as children. They always want to reprimand us and discipline us and talk to us like we're a child. But in actuality, we a grown ass fucking person. Okay. Thank you, Faithful. Aisha, thank you for the roses. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So regardless of how old we get, those parents may, you know, treat us like we're still children. And psychologically, without you even realizing it, sometimes you take that to heart and you don't put your best foot forward, or you don't step into who you're meant to be, because you constantly have to fight off the projection of this person who wants to see you the way that they choose to see you. This could be an ex, this could be somebody from your past, but they choose to see you in this outdated version of yourself, because whenever you were in this outdated version of yourself, that's when they were able to attach to you. And that's when it was most beneficial for them. That's the version of you that was most beneficial to them being able to get what they want from you. And basically that stopped you from leveling up. So that's the secret with this air sign energy. Now you have cuffing season as well, which says the season for relationships are coming up. That really gives me Aquarius energy. February, Valentine's Day. Around that time, you could find out that you're having a level up, or you could see some serious confirmations and signs that you guys are about to have a level up in your life. This could be a relationship evolving to the next stage of the game, your career evolving to the next stage of the game. But whatever it is, it's happening because you're finally showing up to your life. You're showing up to your life as the version of yourself that you need to be in order to meet this level up where it is. That's what people don't understand about manifestation. If you want to manifest something, you have to be on the energy of manifesting that. You have to be on the vibrational level of manifesting it. You can't just sprinkle herbs on a candle, light the candle and put a bunch of crystals around it and say, manifest this money, manifest this career, manifest me taking off in life. You can't do that. You have to meet yourself where you are as if you had whatever that is. Like they say, dress for success, dress for the position that you want, not the position you have. So until you get to that point, you won't be able to match the frequency of the version of your higher self that you need to match in order to have what it is that you want. There's an air sign that y'all were around that is on a very low vibration. Okay, I see cuffing season anywhere from October to February. So Halloween to Valentine's Day for me personally. But it kind of symbolizes the fact that you're meeting up with the version of yourself or a person, like I said, who is matching your energy or matching the energy that you need. Okay, thank you, Aisha. Period. This is like I'm having a private reading. This is my life with everything at the moment. Child, listen. You be feeling like that sometimes. Take what you need. That's the point. So let's see. We're going to start. I'll be yelling. My bad, y'all. What's cuffing mean? When you cuff somebody, that's when you like lock it down with them. Like y'all a thing. Cuffing season. When you cuff. Am I old? Wait. Y'all put it in the comments. What's cuffing season? Because I might be wrong. Y'all put your definition of what cuffing season is in the comments, baby. Am I old, bitch? Wait. Did I miss something? It's kind of like, don't the young kid, what does it mean when the young kids, oh, I'm right. Okay. What does it mean when the young kids be like, somebody is they ball or something like that? Is that the same thing as cuffing season? I don't know slang. I don't know that saying either. Okay, no, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm sorry. Locked in, down in a romantic relationship. Right. Like you basically made it official. That's what it feels like to me. So something could be official. There could be a contract for some of y'all that signed if it's not a romantic relationship, because I use metaphors. So it could also be a contract being signed. But let's see, for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Pisces, dealing with Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The secrets Pisces needs to know, child. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. There we go. Okay. Page of Cups. Ooh, the devil. Okay. This definitely could be a contract for some of y'all. So be mindful of the contracts, Pisces, that you are offered. Excuse me. Especially in Aquarius season. Yeah, Damon says locked in as well. With that person. Cuff someone. Like having, the intimacy. Like bumping uglies with them. Official. Right. Okay, I feel you. Damon. That's what I'm talking about. And this can sometimes, the devil can sometimes mean bumping uglies, baby. Okay. All right. We already saw it. Now, if you want to watch this full reading, just click the link in my bio. I posted on YouTube. Okay. A few days later. In Australia, we just say locked in. Yeah. Okay, so you from Australia. Shout out to you. I love Australia. I want to go there one day. I got to go in the springtime or the fall, so I'm not getting burnt up in that heat. That Australia heat ain't no joke. Anyway, so this air sign energy is definitely trying to lock in. Thank you, Damon. I be trying to crack jokes because life is too sad all the time to be sad all the time. I be wanting to laugh, child. If I'm not laughing, I'm going to be crying, bitch. So, so I be trying to laugh. But look, this is a situation where somebody wants you to be locked in, but you got to be careful who you lock in with and for what reason. Ooh, 20K now. We at 20K. I'm going to do a different dance every time we hit another 10K. You know how we used to do back in... Okay? We used to do that. Okay? Shout out all my millennials, period. So, Pisces. Some of you guys are about to meet an air sign. Some of y'all are about to meet an air sign. This is like, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? How you doing, air sign? How you doing? You about to be curious. Who is this person? Who is this? Who is this? Or they're going to be curious about you. I feel like you're really looking into somebody though. Yep, because you got this hermit card right here. You're doing some type of investigation. Like you're searching for something. You're trying to find something. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the secret I feel is that they have some type of feelings for you. This definitely feels like I would say it feels kind of romantic with the Aquarius. Or of course, it's Valentine's Day season. When you're in Aquarius season, it's Valentine's Day. So this could definitely be a situation where somebody is asking you out on a date. Maybe asking you if you want to go get drinks. Right? I put it the other way last. It's kind of like, hey, how you feeling? I don't know. How you feeling? What you want to do? I don't know. What you want to do? That's what it feels like. So this could be somebody proposing like a meetup or a date or something that they want to take you on. And I feel like you're trying to figure out if that's what you want to do. Okay. You're trying to look down the line in the future and see if this is something that you really should invest your time and your energy in with this Aquarius person. Now, what is the Knight of Cups? The Ten of Wands though. Somebody got a lot of feelings. They feeling burdened by their emotions. The Queen of Wands. Yes! Secrets. Feelings. Submerged emotions. Feelings that you don't see. Feelings that somebody doesn't express to you. This could also be about fear of the future or what's to come in the future. So, the secret with the Aquarius, it's like they're either very attracted to you or they're very motivated by like how they feel about you. It just feels like both of you could be in a position where you're kind of nervous to expand upon the connection. I didn't know this was going to be a love reading, but this feels like a love reading, baby. Okay, follow me, child. If you ain't followed me already, go on ahead and hit that follow button. Ooh. B, you say, oh, Lord, I want to run away from an Aquarius. Listen, this is definitely a situation I feel could be stressful because of someone's feelings and emotions that they're not expressing, okay, with the Moon card. There's an Aquarius that's not expressing their feelings or emotions towards you. Judgment, Queen of Wands. This could also be somebody who may try to change you. I don't know if this is somebody who you already know or you kind of been dealing with them casually, but it kind of feels like the secret with the Aquarius is that if they don't lock it in with you, they're going to lose you. Or if they don't accept you as you are, if they try to change you, they're going to lose you. And I don't think that I don't know. It's like with the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's unashamed, right? This Queen of Wands is unashamed. Back in the day when they made these cards, it was basically a description of how the Queen of Wands is based on this black cat and, you know, the sunflower, being very positive, hopeful, optimistic. And unashamed of who you are. You like what you like. You are who you are. Somebody could be in the closet. I don't know if any of y'all are LGBTQ plus. Okay, everybody's welcome. I'm not your mama and I'm not God, so I'm not about to judge you. But it kind of feels like the way someone is, they're proud to be who they are, or they're proud to be, do what they do, like what they like, whatever it is that's different or unique from other people, kind of makes another person feel uncomfortable. And I feel like that could be the secret. Like the issue between you and an Aquarius is that you're unashamed about something. You're unashamed about who you. It's kind of like if somebody were to approach me, right? I read tarot cards online publicly, showing my face. It's kind of like saying, if an Aquarius were to approach me and want to date me and talk to me and like get to know me and have a relationship, but they're ashamed of me reading cards. But they didn't tell me that they were ashamed of me reading cards. They kind of just carried the burden secretly about how they feel without letting me know that that's how they feel. That feels like the secret to me. Okay? And if this is not a person, there's in Aquarius season, you don't see it right now, but there's a project coming in for some of you guys in Aquarius season, and it's going to be a lot of work, and you're going to be afraid and not sure if you can actually do it, but you can if you are confident and you believe in yourself. And you're going to have to, because if you're under contract, you don't want to fuck up the contract because you want to get paid. So anyway, Libra energy has the Queen of Pentacles. All right, come on. If you're dealing with a Libra, come to the front. The secret with the Libra is about their mother for some of you guys. Okay. Hey, Nurse D, thank you. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you for that heart puff. They're so cute. The Libra, okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, the secret has got to do with their mama. Thank you, Justine. I don't know what's going on with their mama, but something is going on with this Libra's mama. Or them if they are a mother, right? If this is your mother and your mother's a Libra, or if you have a friend who's a Libra and they have a child, or if you're dealing with a Libra and their mom, something's going on with their mom, child. Somebody could be getting abused, or they got abused. Somebody's mama is getting abused, or there's a mother here who's getting abused. They're trapped in an abusive relationship. Check on your strong friends, especially if they're a Libra. Okay. Y'all be sure to follow me, child. Check on your strong friends. Their mother could be a Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Libra and they're your friend, or maybe this your step brother, step sister, the mama is a Capricorn or an earth sign. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Hold on. Also, some of you guys, Pisces, the secret is that you have an idea that's worth a lot of money. So this is a totally different storyline. I'm going to get a bunch of them. Just know. Okay, I'm going to get a bunch of storylines. Just know, if you are a Pisces and you have an idea, right? An idea that you feel like is possible to be, it has the potential to be very successful, or you want to kind of get it down, write it on paper, do all these little things to get the idea going. You need to understand the value of your creativity. You need to understand the value of your ideas, Pisces, because there could be a Libra who is trying to get you locked into a contract because they see, it's like they see. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you. Shout out to you. Listen, whoever this Libra is, Pisces, sees the potential of your idea, and they're going to try to get you locked in to where it's like they take control of it. Make sure if you're around a Libra and you're professionally working on something, that you copyright, trademark, do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay? Look, shout out to Terrence in the chat. Come on now. Thank you, B. Thank you, Dor. Thank you, B. Thank you. I forgot. I saw the other names. Laura, Toy. Thank you, guys. Hey, Jackie. Okay, let's see what this is. Libra secrets. That's the secret. So either you got a Libra who is in an abusive relationship. Oh, my Lord. My cat's fighting. Either you got a Libra who's in an abusive relationship and you need to check on them, or they mama is, or something like that. Or you could be the mother dealing with a Libra, and your baby mom, baby dad, ex-husband, ex-wife, husband, wife is a Libra and they are abusive. And maybe your kids, some about your kids finding out. And if it's not you, if it's not a friend, and if it's not the person's mama, then some of you Pisces, the secret is that there's a Libra here who wants to get you locked into a contract and take advantage of your creativity without paying you. Okay? 2 cards. God dang! Okay, bitch. Hold on. 2 of Swords, which is Libra energy. Knight of Swords, which is technically Libra energy. Somebody lying. This Libra is lying. They are omitting information about who they're attached to, who they're connected to. This could be about money. This could be about a relationship. This could be about something that they raggedy bitch ass mama is doing. Ooh, why did I call that woman a raggedy bitch? Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't know, baby. Cause no, but for real, this is information that you don't see. It's like maybe you were ignoring it. Okay, for some of you, let's go with the storyline about a person being in a toxic relationship. We just gonna say that. If there is someone who is connected to Libra in a toxic relationship, right? Either you are choosing to ignore it, someone else is choosing to ignore it with you, or there's a lot of information that's been omitted that you don't see the full story of. There's a confirmation here, though, of something that you can't see. There's a confirmation here of something that a Libra is lying to you about. Oh, we got our goal, you guys, the manifestation hands. Thank you, Terrence. Y'all shout out Terrence. Hey, y'all put the brains in the comments, baby. Put the brains in the comments. Shout out you, Terrence. You helped us reach our goal. See, we manifesting. I told y'all we manifested together, baby. That's why you got to follow me. We already at 25K hearts. Let's get up to 30K. Let's get up to 30K. Because we manifesting together, Pisces. We working as a unit in 26, okay? Period. We working as a unit in 26. We amplifying the energy, baby. Because we going to reach these goals. Fuck all these folks. We going to reach these goals. Give a damn what anybody got to say. Or they raggedy bitch ass mama. Ooh. Oh, wait. Let me do the puzzle. Hold on, wait. Okay. Ooh. Period. Because we done put ourselves on the back burner for way too long. This Libra is talking a lot today. Mama. This is the secret. This Libra is talking to their mama. And what it is they not telling you that they talking to their mama. It's something about them talking to their mama. Ooh. Or they got, like, if you got a baby mom, baby dad, ex-husband, ex-wife, current husband, current wife in separation, what you don't know is that they got your kids talking to their mama. So the grandma is influencing the kids or lying to them about you. It's a lot going on. Okay? Thank you so much, you guys. It's a lot going on. It's lies, though, because if you combine it, two of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is a lie, baby. 3 swords. Okay, period. Thank you, Jackie. Y'all shout out Jackie in the chat. Period. Y'all shout out Jackie in the chat. In the chat. This is a lie. You don't see that this person been talking a whole bunch of hot shit to their mama. But you got the devil twice, which is crazy. This is also somebody who, again, remember in the beginning when I talked about the air signs as a whole, and I told you all them cards was popping out, and I saw the codependency card plus the mirroring card, right? And I told you that the air sign secrets have something to do with your success. And the secret that the air signs are keeping from you is correlated and connected to your success and how it affects them. And we talked about Aquarius being intimidated or burdened or stressed by something that you do that embarrasses them or causes them some type of anxiety and fear being associated with you. Now we're talking about Libra, and Libra is trying to attach to your level up, to your value, because the Queen of Pentacles as a whole, regardless of who this is, the Queen of Pentacles talks about a feminine energy who's very resourceful. She's very valuable. She ain't no slouch. She's not going to be codependent on you. She can figure it out. If she got to figure out how to pay a bill, she going to figure out how to pay that bill. If she got to figure out how she going to put some clothes on her kid's back, she going to put some clothes on her kid. She going to go in there and get that sewing kit, and she going to patch some stuff up, and she going to have her kids looking right. If she can't afford to get them haircuts or to do their hair, she gonna do that shit herself. She gonna do it herself. And this Libra is possibly trying to attach to you, telling lies, because you about to have this level up and they want to have some type of accessibility. They're trying to keep you locked down, or they're trying to get you in a bad contract and trying to rush you. Whatever this is, this somebody trying to rush you, even if it's not nobody you have kids with, or even if it's not a person who you were in a relationship. This could just be somebody who sees your creativity and your worth and your value. They see the possibility of what you can create. They see the potential that you have, and they want to rush you into a raggedy ass contract. Ooh. I don't want nothing to do with that. And Spirit is telling you to silence the demons in your mind. Yes, the Devil card is associated with Capricorn, so it may be associated to that Capricorn reading. The Devil card came out with the Capricorn reading as well. And it was the Knight of Wands, which is also a fast-moving knight in the deck. So you are correct with that, for sure, Princess. So I'm just saying, be mindful of them Capricorns and them Libras. If y'all want to see this full reading in a few days, it'll be posted on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. Be sure to follow me here because I upload content almost every single day, you guys. Y'all be sure to follow me. We are officially at 30K hearts, period. I told y'all we are manifesting together as a unit. We're not playing this year about reaching our goals. I told you, each 10K, we got to do a different dance. What's the dance this time? We at 30K. We at 30K. Hey, ooh, baby, ooh. We've done earth signs. Now we're doing air signs. And we are on Gemini. We've already done Aquarius and Libra. Now we're on Gemini. Okay? Secrets. 8 of Wands for Gemini. So, Pisces, if you are dealing with a Gemini or you have a Gemini around you in some way, shape, or form or capacity, okay, there is fast movement, fast communication, a lot of text messages, a lot of DMs, a lot of things going on. Okay, you could be communicating a lot back and forth with this person. But I feel like the secret is about either what communication is happening in association with this Gemini, okay, or the secret is about who the communication is happening with. So you could be talking to a Gemini and maybe you guys are keeping your communication secret because you're about to do something together, or there's a Gemini who's keeping their communication secret. Be mindful of your children online, okay? Because y'all know how I am. I have talked to y'all on the channel about that before. Be mindful of your children online. We have not done water yet. We're going to do fire next and then water at the end. So I know it's a lot, y'all. We be in here for a while, but just bear with me. I think it's shorter this time than the general one that I did a few days ago. But yeah, this feels to me like there's a lot of talking going on. Let me see what this is. Because it kind of feels like you guys, I don't ever, this is my motto, right? This is my motto, y'all. If ever I say something that makes you be like, ooh, please don't be scared, be prepared. These readings are not intended to cause fear. These readings are not intended to make you afraid. These readings are not intended for you to be paranoid. If you feel that way, you should not be watching tarot. You should be working on from within what's going on to cause you to feel afraid. Okay, because you should never be scared. You should always be prepared. And that's how I look at these readings. So what I'm saying is that there could be a possibility for some of you guys, especially if you have preteens, kids who are in like late elementary school, they got a phone, early middle school, high school. Be mindful of the people who they talk to, who they're communicating with on their phone, what type of apps they're downloading online. Because it kind of feels like there's a weird, Atlanta traffic situation going on. Because you see what I'm saying? I just got to be real with you. I ain't going to hold you now. Just be aware. I'm not saying it's going to happen or that anything is going on. But if you use this reading to be prepared instead of scared, you may be able to apprehend or prevent any type of negative energy like that from coming into your space or in the space of your home with your children. Okay. What's this Eight of Wands? The Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. Interesting. Four of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So it's kind of similar to this Libra energy, except it's from the perspective, I feel, of a child, or from the perspective of someone in a position. It might not be a child. This could be your friend. This could be your sibling. Somebody has a problem with a feminine energy, or they're fighting with a feminine energy. Somebody may want to move out. You could have a Gemini who wants to move out, or there's like a conflict going on, but I don't think it's happening. Like with the Four of Swords, that talks about silence, no communication. And then you have this Five of Wands. So I don't know if there's an internal conflict that someone is facing, or a secret battle. This feels like a secret battle that a Gemini is fighting. And they're not letting you know what's going on, or they're not letting you know who they're fighting with, or this is internal. This could be mental conflicts, because the mental is the swords. The Five of Wands is the conflict. This also feels like somebody learning about intimacy from maybe like school. You know, do they still have sex education? Because if you think about it, it kind of feels like it's like there's somebody who's not communicating about what they're learning or about what they're thinking about. But it has to do with women, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, or it has to do with like a mother figure. Someone could also be fighting to speak up or fighting to speak out. Like someone's trying to tell their story, or they're trying to speak about something that's going on, but they could also be locked into some type of NDA or a contract. Heaven, you said, I just scrolled up on this and I'm a Gemini and this is exactly what I'm going through. Okay. Well, the Pisces connection could be that I'm a Pisces and I'm telling you. Hey, boo, welcome. Like I said, if you're cross-watching, or if you are not a Pisces sun, you may have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? But there's definitely somebody here who isn't really talking or not really communicating, but I feel strange about it, y'all. I feel like either this Gemini energy doesn't want to tell you something because they're afraid of how you're going to respond or react, or they're not telling you something because they expect you to disagree. It's like they're afraid of how you're going to respond. They're afraid of how you're going to react. They're afraid of how you're going to take this communication. So they're not telling you because they fear your reaction, they fear your response, and they feel like you're going to be upset or argue with them, or there's going to be some type of argument. I don't know how to feel about that. Any clarification on like this Gemini reading? I just feel like it's the Temperance. Whatever's going on, Spirit is working it out. There are angels basically watching over and protecting the situation, so it turns out the way it's supposed to turn out. 7 of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. I feel like that with the Gemini, the road is rocky right now, but in time, something is going to balance out for the better. I definitely feel like the Gemini is working on something secretly, but for all of you, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. For some of you, I definitely suggest that you make sure you, just make sure you're paying attention to who your kids are talking to, what they're doing, all that type of stuff, so that they're not getting in situations that could be very dangerous. Okay. You said recently broke up with the Gemini. I keep getting the same message. Wow, that's crazy, Terrence. I remember when you was in here before too. That's crazy. But it might, you know, for some of you guys, if you know that you're dealing with a Gemini and there's no bad blood, it could definitely be a situation where that Gemini is just working on something that, you know, they want to keep a secret because that's their free will, right? That's their prerogative. And it doesn't necessarily mean like it's a bad thing, but they may just feel like you would disagree. I don't necessarily feel like you would because the Queen of Cups was upright. But they may feel like you have conflicting feelings about it, right? So like, for example, if you have a kid who is LGBTQ plus and they haven't come out to you yet, but you suspect it and your intuition is kind of telling you that they might be LGBTQ plus, but you're not like forcing them to come out and tell you. It's just they're kind of like assuming that you're going to have a certain reaction or something like that. Or, you know, if you have a friend that's going through something and they don't want you to judge them, they feel like you might judge them, even if that's not the reality. Like whatever the Gemini is perceiving the situation to be may not be the reality, but it's just how they perceive it, right? Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate the rose. It's so sweet. Thank you, Aisha. Shout out to y'all. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's donated. I really appreciate it. It helps so much because y'all, I just be trying to keep a roof over me and my kids' head and pay my fucking rent. I'm not trying to be out here fooling with listen, I don't want no problems. Okay? I just want to live my life. And I also like to, you know, do this. I like to read cards. So I've been told that I'm good at it. So I'm just going to keep doing it till God, Source, Spirit, Universe tell me that I need to be doing something else. Okay. Now, so we're doing secrets, Pisces. Okay. Okay. This is for Pisces signs dealing with any of the other zodiac. What? White Lotus. We got a galaxy, baby. Y'all shout out White Lotus in the comments. In the chat. Let's get some stars in the chat. Let's get some of them stars that wrap around. For White Lotus, child. Come on, baby. You better come on. Oh, child, I'm stuck on the screen. Oh, the manifestation hands. Come on. Shout out White Lotus and Terrence. We coming in here manifesting. Stop. Ah! I got to do some dances. What dance we going to do? What dance we going to do? Wait, what dance we going to do? Oh, oh. I do a mean robot, bitch. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Sacred Intuitions. Yes, if y'all have not followed me yet, be sure to follow me, y'all. Put the hearts in there. Do the stanky leg. Now, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, hold on. Heaven, you finna get me in trouble now. I got these little biker shorts on, baby. It look like I ain't got no pants. We can't do that. We can't stand up and do no dances. Cause them biker shorts might see a little cool cat in there. We ain't got time for that shit now. Okay. I gotta protect myself online cause my children online. I can't be doing all that crazy shit now. Okay. Anyway, I hope to bring y'all some laughs because there's a lot going on in the world. We gotta stay happy. We gotta stay laughing. All right. We done already reached 30K likes. Let's get up to 40K. Let's get up to 40K, baby. And if you have not followed me, I'm trying to get to 10K so I ain't gotta be panhandling online. So help your girl out if you have not followed me. I really appreciate it, you guys. We have already done air signs and earth signs when it comes to Pisces dealing with all the signs. And what we're doing is figuring out what the secrets are when it comes to any of the signs that you are dealing with. Okay, this full reading will be posted on my YouTube channel. The link will always be in my bio. For my YouTube channel, you can see other readings over there as well. If you want to go subscribe to Pisces Network on YouTube. Child, there are so many readings over there. I got over 2,000 readings over there. Ooh, not the cuffing season card came out again. Now we're going to move on to fire. I'm hearing those little, what are those little things? The little clicker things that, that they use when they be dancing in the Latino community. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know what it's called. Do you do just general or personal also? Yes. I have a LINKTREE with all my links. You can book a personal reading in my LINKTREE. What's the YouTube channel? It's in my LINKTREE. All of that stuff is linked in my bio, you guys. So if you click on the picture and you go to my page, you're going to see my bio and it's a LINKTREE link. And you can click on that. You can book a personal reading. You can check out my other channels. I have another channel on YouTube called the Nutcase Network. That was my original channel. That's where I do collective readings and monthly zodiac signs for each individual sign. So if you're not a Pisces, I do readings for all the other signs over there. No, is it the cast? That's what it's called, the cast. Or lobster. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm with the fire signs. As we're coming up on fire signs, I'm hearing that little clack, 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 clack. Yes, Demi. Yes. Castanets. I need to learn how to do that. I need to put that on my bucket list. It's so cute because they be making a little beat with it and it be like, it's talent. I'm hearing that with the fire signs. So there could be some spice. Let's see what's going on. So Pisces dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Pisces dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius who's dealing with a Pisces. So take it how it resonates, okay? Okay. Yes, it's like ASMR for me. When I hear clicking stuff, I don't know. I'm hearing it in my head right now when I'm talking about fire signs. So Spirit, what is the secret when it comes to Pisces dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? What is the secret? Ooh, bitch. I don't even want to. I really don't even want to show y'all this card. When I show y'all this card, I need y'all to be calm. I need y'all to be calm when I show you this card, Pisces, dealing with fire signs. Because this card, what's on this card has gotten so blown out of proportion that everybody overuses this word. It's like the word narcissist, right? You know how everybody in like 2019 to like 2022 was using the word narcissist all the time. They overused woke. They overused spirituality. All these words and phrases that got like watered down because it was overused and oversaturated. That's what this card is. And I'm going to show you the card now. But I need you to relax. When it comes to secrets with fire signs, this is what came out, child. I ain't even want to show y'all. It say black magic, child. Someone has been using dark magic. I ain't even want to show you. Cause who knows, right? You might know. That's the secret. Somebody been using some dark magic, or they've been using their energy in a low vibrational way. Ooh, and then cash, what? Ooh. Cash flow, a large lump sum of money at the bottom. And toxic family. A toxic family dynamic. Okay. The family dynamic could be toxic. Somebody could be doing spell work with their family. There's a lot of that going on nowadays. And White Lotus, right. Okay, so this is the thing too. Unfortunately, there's going to be caveats to everything, y'all. Okay? He definitely has that. Oh, wow. Dang, Enigma. That's crazy. Listen, this is the thing that goes on, right? With every tool, there's going to be a caveat. With every form of like communication, with every new invention, with every tool that provides positivity to our world and to our lives, there's going to be a downside, right? So for example, one of the downsides to this platform on TikTok is that, yes, it's created this wonderful platform where we can all express our creativity and we can all like be our individual unique selves. We can share with other people. We can connect with other people. We can find our tribe. But you have things that go on like this where you got a bunch of goofies who are out here telling people how to do. Oh, if you want to do this love spell to have somebody call you and be so attached to you that they never want to leave you again, you can do this. And then you got people who aren't necessarily stupid, but they just, it's preying on the naivety of people. And that's the vibe that I'm getting kind of with this situation. It's like, that's what Lotus said, because it's a lot of that going around because people are out here looking at these TikTok spells, thinking that they actually doing something, but then you end up, listen, and listen, I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo! She's a Pisces. Who is that? Do y'all know who that is? She's a Pisces. She ripped her front tooth out. She keep dealing with a raggedy broke ass ninja. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo! Didn't she say she did a love spell? And listen, she a Pisces. And I ain't like the way they was clowning her. Even though I just did it, right? Listen, I have always rooted for Krishan. And and it's not about her. We're going to get into the reading, but sometimes I just be needing to speak on shit. And if you're not down with that, then maybe you're not down with me, baby. And that's fine. Okay. But sometimes I just be needing to speak on stuff. And people don't understand. Like when I heard people talking about that, not Lord have mercy. My Lord. Okay. But when I heard people talking about that, and I listened to the full song, I'm like, oh, these people don't hear Krishan. They don't hear her, right? But one thing about it is, as a Pisces, you have to understand when you your own worst enemy. You got to understand when you're in your own way. You have to understand when you're stopping your own blessings, when you're stopping your own bag. But sometimes what we don't understand is that, it can go both ways. And at the end of the day, we're still going to end up where we need to be. And I just feel like for whatever reason, I don't know if y'all got strong fire placements in your own chart, or if this is talking about a fire sign that you were dealing with who was kind of going through issues like this, crying out the guy, helping them with the hard times. But there's nothing that you can do to affect the energy going on outside of you. All you can do is change the energy from within you. That is the only way that we're going to be able to manifest what it is that we want and bring these goals and dreams to fruition. It's not by affecting the energy outside of us. And I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign, or there's a fire sign energy around you. And black magic doesn't necessarily have to be grinding up, potions or grinding up herbs and, whispering things. It doesn't have to be that, but exactly inward. You said I'm dealing with a Leo and he did a ritual in front of me last week. No BS. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people are called to doing different types of spell work and rituals and stuff. But what makes it dark and what makes it low vibrational is either your energy inside is fucked up, or the intention behind why you're doing whatever spell work that you're doing is coming from a negative place, right? Like, if you want to make money, because it feels like y'all are dealing with a fire sign who's trying to make money or trying to increase their cash flow. Okay. But if their intention is not necessarily good, then it makes the spell work dark. It makes the magic dark regardless. Right? Even if you just want to be rich and famous because you want to buy a Mercedes Benz and get out the hood, what is what is deeper than that? Like, what is it that you're really trying to accomplish? Are you saying that because you're tired of being broke and you tired of not being able to stun on people? Or are you saying that because once you have that money, you want to help other people? Exactly. I don't know how to say your name. Ashley. That's what it is. Ashley. See, I'm figuring it out now. That's right, Ashley. It's all about the intentions. And there's a fire sign, Pisces, that I feel like y'all were dealing with, who had some type of negative energy behind what it is that they were doing, or they had some type of negative intentions behind their choice to involve themselves with you. This person could have made a lot of money, but they did it through some nefarious means. And because their intentions weren't pure and they hadn't healed themselves, they were stuck in the past and they could not cleanse themselves from this insecure ass energy. Toxic family could have also disrupted something. Oh, wow, Lord. Why are we going up and through there? Take me through there. Take me through there. Okay, let me stop. Thank you, Enigma. I appreciate that. I know I be yelling sometimes, y'all, because I just project. My voice automatically projects, and I got this loud ass microphone. So my bad. Okay, let's see, child. Ooh. It's like money corrupted somebody, or money is corrupting someone, or like someone's intentions are corrupt in their quest to earn money. And it's either because they come from a toxic family dynamic, or it's turning their family dynamic toxic. Okay. So we're going to do Aries, Leo, then Sagittarius, child. We're taking me through there. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What are the secrets that Pisces needs to know in regards to Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? Okay. Aries. I'm trying to get the cards. Leo, Sagittarius. Ooh. See? The Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. This is about what someone does for work, but this could be the spell work as well, because when we say work, it could be spell work. Ooh. This is about some type of money that somebody received. This could be a raise, a bonus, or a promotion. But because they did not have good intentions, Five of Swords, they made decisions that turned into judgment, wake-up calls, karmic situations coming back to bite them, and now their money is gone and that motherfucker is broke. Ooh, child. Eight of Swords. This could be somebody who's also trying to attach themselves to you and make you feel guilty or anxious or worried about whether or not you're going to get something or receive something. We're talking about fire signs in general. I'm just giving y'all, listen, because this is crazy. It don't matter which one you're dealing with. The Sagittarius get mollywop. Baby, no ifs, ands, or motherfucking buts about it. This Sagittarius is about to get molly-whopped. Okay? Spirit about to take their ass through there. And if you ain't careful, you gonna be going up through there with their ass if you don't cut yourself off from that energy. It's like they wanted you to be worried about getting something or being worried about receiving something, whether or not they was going. It's kind of like a person withholding something that they owe you. It's like you're attached to them or connected to them, this fire sign energy, and they're keeping something. It's like you had to set a boundary with this person, and because of how because of the way that they act, Pisces, you know how this fire sign acts. You know how they are. So because you know how they are and you know their behavior, you know that they might retaliate. It feels like retaliation. Okay, so let's, child. 5 of Swords for the Leo energy. The secret with the Leo is that they are envious of you, jealous of you, doing spiteful shit. The Leo wants revenge. They playing around with fire. Okay, thank you, Rhea, for them roses, period. Oh, and we hit 41K. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Okay. Thank you, Marie, as well. Thank you. Them kitties are so cute. I love my kitties. But this Leo, this Leo wants some type of get back. They're jealous too because you're receiving something. You're getting something that they feel like they worked for. But it may not even be like the same thing. Like this could be a coworker who's upset that you're about to get a promotion. Thank you, Aisha. They're upset that you're about to get a promotion. This Leo here. And they feel like, oh, I deserve that promotion, or that belongs to me. Or they're just mad that they don't have it, so they don't want you to have it. Spiteful. This motherfucker right here is spiteful. You're about to make me mad, bitch. I need to hurry up and get up out of this fire sign energy. Cause listen, y'all about to get me in trouble on this here platform. Okay, what's this 5 of Swords? Ooh, the title card. Somebody was raised by a bitter. I don't know. Look, somebody's parents were like this. And they replay this because they replay their childhood and they're stuck in the past. And it makes them insecure. So they lash out on people and they don't even realize this. They don't even realize that they're acting out all the raggedy shit they mama and daddy did. So this Leo, ooh. This Leo did something to try to cause you to lose your independence. This Leo is envious and jealous of a position that you have, a job that you have, a position that you hold. You know how when sometimes they say that your co-parent, the person who you have kids with, could be jealous of your kids because they have a mother or a father who's like you and they didn't have that type of mother or father. This is that type of energy. So say you have a child with a Leo. And that Leo sees you being a good mom or a good dad or a good parent to your child. They mad at your kid. They mad at you for being a good parent to your kid and being a loving parent to your kid. But they also jealous and envious of the kid because they like, how dare you have a good mama? What? How dare you be a good mama? I got to make you look bad because I'm supposed to have that position. I'm supposed to be the one the kids look up to. I'm supposed to be the one the kids see as the best parent. I'm supposed to be the one. Competitive for what? You being petty. You hurting yourself and your child. Stupid bitch. Stupid. That's what's going on. That's the secret. This Leo is vengeful. Or if this is somebody who's like a coworker or somebody who's in your position or same position, or maybe you do similar things. Yeah, exactly. They're jealous. Maybe you do the same thing as this Leo and you're getting recognized for it. You're receiving recognition for it, or you're receiving like some type of upgrade for whatever it is that you do. and they want you to get rejected. I feel like this Leo rejected you, thinking that you was going to be all in your feelings with the Queen of Cups reversed, but you still upright doing whatever the fuck need to be done, bitch. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'll be channeling y'all. I'm trying to calm down because that shit pissing me off. I know I'm cussing. It's pissing me off, child. Ooh, child. Y'all, please follow me. It's taking me up through there. Because look, the Nine of Pentacles. They wanted you to get rejected. And I feel like you said something that rejected this person. Or you saw that you were getting the same thing, different day with this person. Same energy, same entity, same negative spirit, different meat suit with whoever this Leo is. And you was like, oh, nah, I see you. Yeah, at first you thought they were different, but now you like, I see now that you the same person in a different meat suit. You thought they was different. You thought that they were different. And they played like they was different. You see what I'm saying? And they thought by rejecting you or saying, oh, I don't want to be your friend. I don't think we need to be friends no more. I don't think, I don't want to be with you no more. They thought you was going to be broke down somewhere on the side of the road crying and shit. Now they mad that you look like this. You get what I'm saying? Now they mad that you walking around like this. And you, okay. Okay. Oh, you say you want to go, Leo? That's what Pisces said. You say you want to go, Leo? Okay. Don't let the doorknob hit you, bitch. Huh? Did you say, oh, I thought you said something. That's how you are, and it's got them pissed the fuck off. And that's why they like this. Oh, you fucked around and find out. What's the chart? Fuck around, find out. Cut they self playing silly games, won a silly prize. Now they looking like Boo Boo the Fool, fucking Bozo the Clown face ass. Let's move on. Let's move on. Cause if I stay in there, I'ma read they ass down. Oh wait, you know what? I'm wrong. I said Leo. That was supposed to be Aries. Ooh. I picked the card up and that was supposed to be Aries, but I said Leo. It ain't no coincidences over here, bitch. Yep, it ain't no coincidences over here. But honestly, I feel like it's switched. I feel like I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but Spirit changed it because Leo is in that energy. And to be honest with you, if you look at this Two of Wands, that's actually a card for Aries. This is Aries card. So it's kind of like Spirit switched it up and had me channel Leo's energy in the position of Aries. And now they're going to have me channel Aries in the position of Leo because it wasn't in the right order. I'm telling you. And people might be like, oh, you full of shit. You full of shit. But no, that's how I be working. Because for me to sit here and read that down, Pisces man with a Virgo woman, she's trying to stop my energy. By now, I met a Scorpio woman in my life. Oh, see, we did Virgo. That was kind of what came out. Said it just as I came in, and I'm dealing with a Leo just like that. Oh, see? No, we haven't done Sagittarius, but we're on fire signs right now, y'all. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Y'all hit the hearts. Hit the hearts up. Yeah, we did. We just read Leo down, Blue. I'm so sorry, Blue. Listen, the full video is going to be on my YouTube. We just read Leo down. It was nasty. It was a mess. We did air, yes. But the full reading is going to be on my YouTube in a few days. You guys go subscribe over there. The link is in my bio. Be sure to follow me before you head out unless you want to stay. So Aries, we got the Two of Wands. So the secret when it comes to Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, Pisces, they're trying to make a decision. The Aries is making a decision. Thanks for the follow, Blue. I appreciate that. MK, you said, but that was Leo. That Leo was 100%. It was, baby, because I was in there. Child, and fuck my wig up, bitch. Okay. So if y'all are dealing with an Aries, this Aries is trying to make a decision. They see the signs. They see the omens. They see the confirmations from Spirit that something is about to pop off. The Aries knows that something is about to pop off or that they're going to have to take action very, very soon. And they're walking through a portal. They're trying to make a decision to move forward. The Aries is turning their back on the past. Okay. And see, this volcano is about to erupt. So this Aries might see you. You could be the symbol of this volcano. The volcano could be a metaphor for how the Aries sees you, Pisces. And they could be like, oh, the Pisces about to go off. They about to go off. They about to blow up in a positive way. They about to crash out in a negative way. Okay. Girl, Ashley, I see you. Okay, so the secret is that the Aries is trying to make a decision. But let's see. They're trying to figure out the best way to move forward. What is the Two of Wands? Ooh, what is the Two of Wands for Aries? Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. So there could be some type of lack, insecurity, financial lack, financial insecurities, a lack of funds, excuse me, a lack of information. Okay, someone could also be like a third wheel or kind of like a wet blanket. This energy basically gives me a vibe that someone is being called out for their weaknesses or disabilities. This could be a person who has some type of disability. This could be a person who's insecure about their disability or insecure about a part of their physical body. They feel like they lack something or they feel self-conscious about it. And they may be very clingy. They may feel like they can't make a decision. Empress energy and then the Knight of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's thinking about whether or not they're going to offer you something, Pisces. This Aries. So with the Aries energy, this person is thinking about whether they're going to offer you something, or you may be considering whether you're going to make an offer to them. What is this? When it comes to the Aries energy, a lot of Taurus is coming out with the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is strong Taurus energy, but it could possibly be Virgo as well. Maybe even associated with that Libra reading if y'all have been in here. Okay. I feel like the Aries energy could be trying to manipulate a decision that you're making or get you to do something that they want you to do, kind of like that Taurus energy. Ooh, see, and the Emperor came out with the King of Wands. Ooh, and the Lovers. Look, this is all Aries. The Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. That's all Aries energy. This is about a decision. Somebody's in charge of making a choice. They're in control of the decision or they're in control of the choice. They're the judge. They're the person who is in charge. I don't know. I feel like whoever this is feels insecure, though. This could be an Aries who has a choice to make between you and another person. So if you're dealing with an Aries and you feel like they might be dealing with somebody else, or say this is your boss at work and they're having to make a decision between if they're going to give a promotion to you or an Aries. I feel like they see the Aries as lacking something, or if they're the Aries who's making the decision, they see the other person who you're in kind of like a competition with as if they lack something. Thank you, Aisha. I'm sorry, I was on. The Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So this definitely could be about recognition at work. Getting some type of raise, getting an offer for a contract. It's like bittersweet, though. It's bittersweet. If you were dealing with an Aries and they pick someone else, and you're like, well, if you had to make a choice, pick the other person. They pick the other person. I feel like they may be feeling a little bit, I don't want to say regretful, But it kind of feels like the Aries is questioning whether they made the right decision. The secret with Aries altogether is just, it's a decision that they either need to make or that they already made. And if they need to make the decision, they're not sure what choice is the right choice. They're leaning more towards you, but there's something about choosing you that makes them feel insecure. Even though the Empress and the Emperor both came out, they still feel like there's this insecurity within them, or something that you lack or that they lack, that makes them hesitate choosing you. And if the Aries already chose someone else over you, they're second guessing their decision. Okay. That's the secret for the Aries, child. Ooh, Lord. Because remember, we have this Six of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles. And now it's like, ooh, I don't know. I'm flip-flopping type of energy. Definitely with that Aries. Hey, Regina. How was it so accurate? I don't know, child. I be praying over my readings, y'all. Some people don't understand. I really pray over my readings. And I ask God to, what do I say? I'm going to tell y'all my prayer, right? Before I start the readings for the whole day. I'll be like, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. And I say Father, Mother, God because I see God as both masculine and feminine, because there's masculine and feminine in all of us. And if we're creating a God's image, then also they're father and mother. You get what I'm saying? And then I'd be like, please cleanse the energy, allow the messages to come through clearly, honestly, accurately, and concisely for the people who need to be reached by these messages. Protect me as I complete these readings, and protect those who are watching with good intentions. Prevent any and all harm from being caused. Allow the messages to be heard by those who need to hear them, regardless of their location. Okay. I also ask that God basically remove any shadow bands, blockages, hindrances, or obstructions that prevent the readings from being viewed by those who need to see the messages, and to allow you to see the messages if they are meant for you and if you need to see them. That's why people who are not Pisces come to the Pisces channel, because for some reason they need to see the message. And then I also just ask that the spirits, energies, and entities that come through in the messages are of a high vibration and of love, light, health, wealth, and positivity. Okay. That's what I pray over the readings. So when you said that, Regina, how was it so accurate? Listen, I work with God. Thank you, Maria. and I'm not talking about some random, I'm talking about source. Okay. The creator who created all of us to be, equal and also unique at the same time. The creator who created all of us to have everything that we need, and created the world around us to have everything that we need regardless. I'm not talking about none of these weird other gods, quote unquote, that people be talking about online, because they be full of shit. But anyway, I'm not going to get off on a tangent. That's crazy. Thank you guys for all the follows. If you have not followed me already, be sure to do so. I post content almost every single day. So if you want to follow me, be sure to do so. I'm trying to get to 10K, so I won't have to be begging and panhandling online. Thank you, God. We've already done secrets for earth, air, and now we're on fire. The last sign is Sagittarius, and I told you Sagittarius is about to get mollywopped, okay? We got the Judgment card. The secret that Sagittarius is keeping from you, they're starting to realize that they don't need to keep that secret. Water is next, Rose, okay? The Sagittarius is like getting a wake-up call, because they played with your money. This Sagittarius did something manipulative to play with your money. Okay? They decided to be petty and do something petty, kind of like the Leo energy, to play with your money. And it was a manipulative thing, or it was some type of trickster energy. It feels like trickster energy. They're receiving a call. This Sagittarius is getting a phone call. And this is a decision that's already been made. And they about to have to decide what they need to do. They trying to figure out what they going to do. They trying to stall too. Whoever the Sagittarius is trying to stall. Okay. It's a really, it's either a wake-up call from God, source, spirit. I'm not religious now. Don't get it twisted. But it's either a wake-up call from the Most High, or it's a wake-up call or phone call from someone else telling them, hey, this is what's going on. What's judgment? What's judgment? Ooh. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius who gets a sudden, it's like a sudden shock or something suddenly happens. This could even be somebody getting a phone call that somebody suddenly passed away. My condolences. Somebody could have had a heart attack, but I can't say for sure because I don't know. Okay. 5 of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles. This was a fight. This could have been somebody even being competitive with you, competing with you, possibly lying on you, causing drama, causing arguments, causing conflicts because they lied on you, told a bunch of lies. This is somebody who betrayed you. Some of y'all, this could even be your daddy. Oh, wait. Look, spoken thread, my bad. You said my dad is a Sag rising. He's approaching judgment. I know. Yeah. And the reason why I said that is because in one of the decks that I use, this deck right here, I saw, hold on, in my mind's eye, the reason why I said that was because in this deck right here, this is the Tarot of the Divine. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this deck, but in this deck, the Ten of Swords is like a man cutting somebody off. Ooh. Back up, bitch. Hold on. Back up, bitch. Hold on. So the reason why I said somebody is a father or somebody's dad is because of this card. I'm finna show it to y'all. Because immediately it popped up in my mind with the Ten of Swords. And it's pretty crazy. Because it's basically like this father betrays their daughter. Because the daughter fell overboard. This is a story for entertainment purposes. It's a myth. It's a fable. And the daughter falls overboard on this ship, right? Okay. And basically, as she's trying to climb back on the ship, she's expecting for her father to help her get back on the ship. But she ultimately gets met with a betrayal from her father when he was supposed to be the one who was supposed to help her get back on the boat. Okay. And I'm looking for it. Here it is. I should have just started from the other side. See what I'm saying? Look at that. That's what I saw in my mind when I saw this Ten of Swords right here and this 5 of Wands. You see what I'm saying? She trying to come up on the boat and look at this. Somebody come look at this. You see what I'm saying? That's her daddy up there. And she about to drown, sinking down to the bottom. So she sinks down into the bottom. She gets swallowed up by the swallowed up. And it could be a metaphor for how someone feels when someone close to them betrays them. But it could also be literal. Yep. That's so crazy that you say that. Spoken thread. Let me tell you something. That is so crazy that you say that. He is getting judgment for that. Would you be shocked? And I don't want y'all to take it the wrong way. Can I be personal with y'all for a minute? Can I hip y'all to some tea real quick? That's so crazy. I don't know if how long you been here, spoken thread. Are you somebody who been following me? Or did you just find me all of a sudden? No, you just started following me now. Okay, so let me tell you what's crazy about that, right? And I'm going to tell you, that's why you never, I'm just going to thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to explain to you, Pisces, why you never have to explain yourself. This the second person now. Y'all who done been in here, spoken thread is the second person who's saying, oh, I just randomly scrolled and saw you. And you were talking about my story. This the second person tonight. And we at 50K, period. We at 50K likes, period. So let me tell y'all why you never seek out vengeance or revenge. Because you don't have to do that. Spirit does that for you. God, source, universe, spirit, always. Okay, period, dance. I'm going to give y'all a good one. That's all you get, bitch. Okay? I know. We playing. I don't know where the book went. I'll find it later. But this is why you never give somebody the satisfaction of, okay, come on. If it makes y'all laugh, I'm cool. But never give somebody the satisfaction of trying to get justice on your own behalf. Always let your spirit team, God, source, ancestors, universe, spirit guides, archangels, whoever you align with, whoever you resonate with, always let your higher protectors and your higher forces get the revenge for you. And I'm going to say, because spoken thread, you said that your daddy took your ex-husband, your DV ex-husband's side. Thank you, Anne-Marie. You said your daddy took your DV ex-husband's side. And now you know they facing judgment, right? That's why you don't never fight back. And I'm going to tell you how crazy it is that you just scrolled on my page. Last year, I was going through a very difficult time. The last 2 years have been the hardest years of my life. And that's why I'm telling y'all to follow me. And I'm trying to get to 10K because I want to be able to create a life for myself and my children that we're not scraping and surviving like we on good times, okay? I don't want nothing for free. I don't want to panhandle online. I'm working really hard to get subscribers or get, I'm already monetized on YouTube, but it's getting real funny over there. The money's getting funny, right? And I'm trying to get to 10K over here so I can get monetized on this channel because I really don't want to struggle. And I feel like God has a purpose for me and wants me to like talk to people about the things that I've been through. And the last 2 years of my life have been really rough. And part of it was because it's kind of like my whole life got turned around. I've been through different stages of like the dark night of the soul. But there are so many Sagittariuses that are in my life personally. And it's funny you say that, spoken word, because thank you, White Lotus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, White Lotus, for those fireworks. That is so awesome. And you know, I know a lot of people have a attention span that is really short, and I don't blame folks because how could you not? But the last 2 years was so rough for me. I was living in, it's like slowly but surely, I feel like spirit has been disassembling parts of my life so that I could be built back up. And it's not been a very easy experience. It's been an extremely difficult experience for me. And literally things were getting disassembled. So a lot of like my buzz that I was getting on YouTube went away. Okay, Maria, you sent a message. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it when we get off live later. But I was making like almost 70K a year at a job that I felt like every day was killing me. No, and I don't mean harming, self-harm or nothing like that. No. It was just hard to get up every day and go to work because I felt like my soul was crumbling away. That job got taken away from me. I was living in a 3-bedroom house. My kids was in sports. I was paying for all that shit, right? My youngest son's dad is a Sagittarius, and I'm just going to leave it at that. My uncle who adopted me after my mom died, Sagittarius, right? My ex-husband of my first 2 kids, daddy, is a Sagittarius. It's so crazy too. It's so crazy too because all of them were born on the same day. My ex-husband's father, my uncle, and my youngest son's dad all have the same exact birthday. And they are all Sagittarius. The ex-husband, daddy, back when I was real young and we had first got married, called the police on me when my husband at the time, he's my ex-husband now, his daddy called the police on me when I was at the house by myself with the kids and said to the police that I was beating them and abusing them. And then my ex-husband got home and basically they was going at it and arguing, but I can't tell if he was just faking it because there were so many situations where he used his parents to set me up. My youngest son's dad just recently, I tried to help him come back into my child's life. And he basically promised that he was going to pay child support after he ain't paid hardly a dime. He done paid maybe like $80 in the last 5 years. And he's thousands of dollars behind. He said he was going to pay. I let him see my son. They talked. He sent Christmas gifts. And then when it came time to pay what he agreed upon paying, he basically cussed me out and said that it's not his responsibility to pay my motherfucking rent. And a whole bunch of other things in caps. And then the last 2 years when I was living in a townhouse, I moved into a townhouse that was supposed to be renovated. There was a whole bunch of stuff wrong with it. Part of the reason why my YouTube fell off was because I constantly had people making repairs because the townhouse was falling apart. I could not work. There was drilling going on all the time. It literally made my viewership go down. And I was so, like, I was in such a bad position. I could not pay my rent. My rent was like 3 months behind. Right? I felt like I was losing my mind because at my lowest point, my ex-husband was kicking me while I was down and did some things to try to trigger and provoke me. I decided to call the helpline. They put me in the crazy house. Right? Because I was being honest about my emotions and my feelings, try to act like I was crazy. But when I was telling them it's because I'm getting abused and it's reactive to the abuse that I've been facing for the last 14, 15 years, they let me out basically the same day. I had to stay in there overnight. Then they let me out the next day because they didn't have a reason to legally hold me. Because I called on my own volition. And then they try to turn it around and make it seem like I was the one who was crazy. I'm being real vulnerable with y'all right now. Okay? And my Sagittarius uncle who adopted me after my mother passed away came to pick me up because he's the only one I knew the phone number for, and I called. Right? Picked me up, took me back to my house. I was talking to him about what was going on because he wanted to talk to me about what was going on. And before I got out the car, I was telling him that I was so stressed about the abuse mentally, emotionally, and like verbally that I was facing from my ex-husband. And instead of supporting me, he took his side. He took his side. So baby, when you said what you said about your daddy taking your DV ex-husband side, I feel you more than you know. He took his side. And he said, well, you talk about him being manipulative. You're manipulative. And you try to do da-da-da-da-da. You try to manipulate situations to make the story be. Listen, I don't give a fuck about. Let me tell. I said, you know what? I used to be the type of person to cuss you out and read you down. And I didn't even say this to him. This was what I was thinking. I used to be the type of person to cuss you out and read you the fuck down. But I just did it. I said, you know what? I was sitting in the car. I said, you know what? That's fine. It's okay. I said, I'm just, it's cool. And I just got out the car and we didn't talk for a long time after that. He never apologized or anything like that. But when I was younger and my older cousin, when he adopted me after my mom passed away, he had done something like that before. And it was technically a pattern because when he first adopted me, one of my cousins had a drug problem. And when my uncle and my aunt went to the grocery store and it was just me and my cousin there, he bullied me and basically abused me and pinned me up against the wall with my neck to the wall, choking me out so that I would get up from the downstairs basement so he could watch TV on the TV that came from me and my mama's house. And when I told my uncle didn't do nothing. And I was a teenager. I was 13 years old. So when I tell y'all, I give y'all these messages. When I tell y'all, I give y'all these messages from a place of understanding, not just from a place of, oh, reading the card. This is what the definition of the card says, what it means. I'm not reading the cards from what the book says the cards mean. I'm not reading the cards from what other readers tell you the cards mean. I'm reading the cards from an intuitive place of intuition, knowing and understanding. And that is confirmed by the 2 or 3 people who've already come in here saying that they randomly scrolled my video and heard me talking about their story. It's nothing over here that's a fucking coincidence. And I'm here to tell you right now, Spoken Thread. I'm here to tell you right now, Spoken Thread. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't care if it's anybody in the zodiac sign. I don't care whose sign it is. And for any of y'all watching, I don't care who tries to make you feel like you cannot overcome that shit. Because like I tell all of my YouTube people all the time, you could very easily, as a Pisces, seeing as what you've been through, as a Pisces, over the last 5, 10, 15 years, maybe 20 for some of y'all, maybe more. You could easily look like the underside of a fucking freeway bridge. But you don't. But you don't. And you need to remember that. Because at the end of the day, no matter how someone tries to keep you in the past, drag you down, grab on your coattails, and make it harder for you to get up, you can do any fucking thing. And the only reason why you're possibly struggling now is because your whole life, that's what they tried to convince you of. You can do anything. Thank you, White Lotus. I appreciate you so much. That's the reason why I do what I do. A lot of people do this here card reading for money, or they do it for the mess and the pettiness. No, I do it because I want y'all to break these fucking curses. I want you to break these chains that are on you. I want you to get in here with this generational shit and rip it up from the root and throw it in the motherfucking trash. That's why I do it. That's why I get so passionate when people try to question me about my genuine nature and whether or not I'm doing it for real. Ooh. That was cute. Oh my God, Maggie, thank you for that butterfly wings. Now, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know I was just preaching just then. We was in the middle of Sagittarius. I felt like I had to say a word. Please forgive me. We are talking about this. Yeah, this is definitely because of Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the secret is that they're being judged because they're being judged for who they helped. The investments that they made, they could have given somebody money. They could have hid money. They could have owed you money. This could have been resources, assistance of some kind. Whatever they put their time, energy, and effort into that they worked on, that caused a conflict. And look, here it is again, 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. This is an investment over and over. They did something repeatedly. And that's why the judgment is so harsh. And we're not supposed to sit here and revel in it. We're not supposed to gloat. That's not the point for you to laugh at them and point at them and say, ha ha, you're getting karma. That's not the point. The point is for you to understand what's going on, learn from what they did so that you don't make the same mistake, and get the fuck out the way so that whatever needs to be handled can be handled and you don't have to deal with any ricochets. So, ooh, Lord. And you ain't got to pray for nobody, because I just heard somebody, ooh, pray for them. In my mind, somebody saying, ooh, I'm going to pray for them. Don't pray for them. Don't put nothing. It's not negative or positive. Don't put none of your energy in anybody else's shit. Okay? Because you don't want that to come back on you, even if it is a situation where you like, damn, I don't want to necessarily see nothing bad happen to them, but because when you pray for them, and when you say, what is that people say? Bless their heart. Even that. Be careful. Because, I pray for them. I pray for, I don't pray for my enemies. I don't pray for people who did me dirty. I don't cover anybody who did me dirty with any of the energy that I have over here. I don't wish them harm. But I'm also not going to use my vital resources to help them in their situation when they need to deal with whatever the fuck they set themselves up for. That's why a lot of stuff, that's why when I tell y'all I talk about God, a lot of stuff I'm talking about is not religious. Okay? It's not religious. Because they will tell you in church, and there's nothing wrong with somebody who is religious, because I got a lot of people who watch me who are both like, they're both spiritual and they follow a religion. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I feel like we're supposed to gather things from all sides. But in a lot of churches, I've been told, oh, wow, look at these new, thank you, Maggie. That was so cute. I look like a Greek goddess or something, girl. Okay. Mike Champ, period. I appreciate you, boo. Shout out to Maggie. Maggie always supports heavily in the like section, in the comment section. Thank you, boo. I appreciate all of you guys as well who are liking this broadcast. Oh, Terrence in here showing out. Y'all showing out tonight. I appreciate you guys. Like, I get so awkward. I get so awkward when it comes to like stuff like that. Oh my God. I get so awkward when it comes to that stuff, y'all. I'll be like, oh, I don't know what to say. But I really appreciate you guys. Oh my God. I appreciate y'all too, White Lotus. I do. Maggie, you say I love your reaction. Right, because I'll be shy. It'd be like, ooh. Ooh. Yeehaw. Y'all know I say yeehaw when the cowboy hat come on. Those are so pretty. Oh my God, my son was just telling me the other day about jellyfish. We just read a book before bed that he checked out of the library, and it was about jellyfish. And the eggs and the little tentacles and the mouth. Oh, ooh. I feel like I'm on a chariot. Fwah! Okay? I felt like I was on a chariot, child. Oh my God, y'all stop. People go watch the playback and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? That is so cute. Oh my God, they are super pretty. Have y'all ever done deep sea diving? We still gotta do water. I'ma still do water. We gotta do secrets for water. Thank you. Wait. Thank you are beautiful. Just do your job. Good and honest. I love you. And Allah, God bless you. Amen. Oh, thank you. Salim. I hope I said that right. Salim, thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm a big kid too. I'm very childish. So anything, ooh. Oh man. Everybody in my life is a water sign pretty much, so this will be fun. Yeah, we're going to do water signs, then we're going to get up out of here because I'm about to, and we made it to 60K, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, look at the rose. Thank you, Maria. And Maria, I'm going to go read your DM when we get off of here. We gotta do water though, because I gotta go over there to the YouTube, and I'm gonna do the members weekly reading, because I do a members weekly reading over there, and it's already late as hell, child. I need to hurry up. Okay, let's do water. So secrets. Okay, we got the 60K likes, y'all. I don't know any other dances. Y'all say a stanky leg. I'm gonna do the stanky arm. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Because we got the 60K likes on period, okay? So let's finally wrap this up with Pisces secrets when it comes to water signs. Yes, Rachel, we doing water signs, baby. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you, Harriet, for the likes. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Ashley. Spoken thread. Yes. Too much. Yes. Come on. Thank you, guys. Y'all are making a difference. I'm telling you. Okay, so Spirit, for Pisces dealing with water signs, secrets. What is the secret when it comes to Pisces dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces? Okay. Ooh, transformation. So a situation is transforming. Things are changing in your life. You see, it says your life. So this kind of feels similar to the air sign readings when it comes to what's going on with you and another water sign. Whatever's happening in your life, Pisces, has a lot to do with how other water signs are reacting to you. Okay. Okay, Moso. I can't remember how I said your name. Moso. I see you later, boo. So yeah, something is meant to be. Somebody could also be stubborn. But there's a major transformation going on behind the scenes. This is a transformation that a lot of you may not be able to see, but you could possibly feel. There's an evolution here when it comes to water signs, energy. I feel like if you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Either they're evolving or you're both evolving in your own way, okay? I don't know how to say your name, boo, but thank you for them hearts. I'm going to say H. Thank you for them hearts. I don't want to say the wrong thing. New Year's, wow. And meant to be. Some of y'all maybe went to see fireworks on New Year's. You may have gone to see some type of fireworks, or there was some type of shocking or very explosive situation that happened around New Year. Something is definitely meant to be in this new year as well. But there could be a lot of water sign energy that's very stubborn. I'm getting like frozen, okay? Like somebody who's stuck in their ways. We also have upgrade here. Your life is about to have a major upgrade in this new year that's meant to be, but someone is being stubborn about it. Let's see. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Spirit, starting with Cancer, then Scorpio, then Pisces. What is the secret that Pisces needs to know when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Let's see. What is the secret that Pisces needs to know when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Okay. I gotta... it's this one. Cancer. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Again. Anyway. Scorpio is the Queen of Cups. Pisces is the Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh, okay. So who said they was ready for this Cancer reading? I don't want to show that too long on screen. Okay. The Hermit is at the bottom, which could have something to do with Virgo. And when we did the Virgo reading, okay, if you want to watch this full reading, click the link in my bio, subscribe to my YouTube for Pisces Network, and you will see this within the next few days. Probably sometime around this weekend or Monday, because I already got videos lined up to come out. But you can watch the old lives that I've done here on there as well. But with the Virgo reading, there was definitely something about expectations that the Virgo had of you that you were not fulfilling, and it was upsetting to them and causing them some type of burden. And they got the Ten of Wands. Cancer is getting the Ten of Swords. So it kind of feels like there's someone who expects to find some type of information about you. This Cancer is trying to spy. That's what they're doing. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords is underneath the Hermit card. They're either anxious that you are going to find out that they betrayed you, right? Because there's a Cancer who's anxious here that you're going to find out that they betrayed you, and then you're going to block them out. Or this Cancer is like trying to get information on you so that they can betray you, or so that they can kind of like sneak up on you, expose you, expose the quote unquote truth about you, but they're not finding anything. It's like there's a boundary here that's been set by your spirit team. This person, if they did betray you, right? If this Cancer did betray you, which looks very likely with this Ten of Swords, you see it now. You know what's going on because you done came up out the body and said, oh, you done came up out the body with this Cancer and said, oh, I see what's going on. I see how you was trying to play it. Okay? And you like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why you was acting real nervous around me. That's why you was looking around like somebody was following you. That's what was going on with that. And I feel also that the Cancer is like shocked for some reason. It's like when I'm sitting here across from the Cancer and I'm asking the Cancer what's going on, it's like they're telling me that they didn't expect for you to find out, or they didn't expect for you to respond or react the way that you did. And it's like, bitch, it's like I'm responding back to the Cancer like, how did you not expect that? Like, what did you expect? It's like, that's what it's given. This could even be somebody having a conversation with this person. I feel like whatever cancers that you're dealing with, Pisces, they're having a conversation about you or about the situation with somebody else. And the person who's talking to them is kind of in my position. And they're questioning they're questioning the Cancer, like, what did you expect for Pisces to do after you did this to them? What did you think they was gonna do? What's this Ten of Swords, child? Seven of Wands and the King of Cups, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Three of Cups, this Cancer energy really, they were being very aggressive. I feel like this was a sneak attack type of energy. I don't know. Ooh. Whoa. This was like a sneak attack. This Cancer was feeling overwhelmed and they was trying to hold back some type of animosity. Okay. Yeah, that's the aggression. You see what I'm saying? It's like aggressive energy sneaking up on you, getting a small majority of people to go against you, acting like they all good on the surface, but really underneath the surface, they fighting for their motherfucking life. Look, got the wrong shoes on. This Cancer fighting for their life, child. They got two different motherfucking shoes on. You see that? It's like they jumped out the bed, rolled out the bed. Like, what's going on? They didn't even have time to put on the right shoes, child. They got two different shoes on. And then it's like they was trying to catch you off guard like that. Like, baby, I got my house slippers right next to the bed. What you mean? They couldn't catch you like that. But I feel like even if they did catch you off guard, you like, that's all right. That's cool. It feels like there's a lot that they're keeping inside. And I don't know. It gives off that same energy of the Leo reading where I was saying that Leo expected you to react or respond a certain way, but they're seeing you in a totally, like, they're not seeing you react the way that they thought you would. They're not seeing you respond the way that they anticipated. They're not, whatever they see coming from you is not what they hoped would happen. And this could definitely be with a friendship. This could also involve a group of people or more than one person with the Three of Cups. It feels like this person was working with other people to make you feel rejected. Or like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this Three of Cups is these people are on this little boat right here in the background. They sitting on the boat like, oh yeah, we done kicked Pisces out. We done kicked Pisces out. But I don't know. It kind of feels like they're upset because them doing whatever they did to try to attack you as the Cancer is confirming. It's confirming to them more things about themselves than it's confirming about you. It kind of feels like they wanted to confirm their suspicions about you, or they wanted other people to see the truth about you, or they wanted to call you out and expose you. But whatever they did ended up exposing them more than it ended up exposing you. That's what it feels like. Somebody could also be coming to this Cancer. Damn. They could also be coming to this Cancer and telling them that you got something that you wanted or something that's going well for you. And whoever it is, they don't like it. The Cancer don't like that they're hearing something positive about you from somebody else. I just heard it through the grapevine. Okay? They're hearing something through the grapevine. Now, we have Scorpio here. We have the Queen of Cups. So this could be you. Oh, thank you, Ashley. This could be you as the water sign feminine energy, but it also could be a Scorpio. It could, both of y'all are water signs. So either one. What is going on with this Scorpio energy? Okay, so I don't know who's doing what because with the water, it gets a little confusing. As a Pisces, you could be finding out that a Scorpio is setting a boundary with you, blocking you, or preparing to separate from you or someone else, or the Scorpio could be finding out that you're blocking them, setting a boundary with them, or preparing to set a boundary with them or someone else, or they're finding out why you set a boundary with somebody. That's the secret. They could be holding back information from you that they feel is negative because they don't want you to be hurt by someone or what they're doing. But I also feel like this person could be lurking. I don't know. It's weird. What is this Queen of Cups? That's what it was. It popped out. The High Priestess. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Yes. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, what is going on? There's a Virgo and a Cancer involved because of the Chariot, possibly even an Aries. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay. Thank you for that mystery box, Maggie. There's a Virgo here and there's Virgo energy here. Okay, at the bottom of both of the decks. The Hermit is Virgo, the Ten of Pentacles is Virgo. You also have Cancer with the Chariot at the back of the deck, along with Cancer in the Moon card at the bottom of the deck, underneath the Ten of Pentacles. Possibly Aries as well with the Chariot card. You have the Nine of Wands, which is fire. This could also be a Virgo born in September. There's a secret here. The secret is something that's, it's either a secret that you've been keeping for a long time or a secret that this Scorpio's been keeping for a long time. Somebody told this Scorpio a secret about you or something, told them about something that was hidden a long time ago. What the fuck? Sometimes I don't be knowing exactly what this is. And with the High Priestess, it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know everything about this. But your intuition is telling you something about this Scorpio that's been going on for a long time. I just saw fire. Like I just saw flames in the corner of my eye. It was really weird. Somebody may have burned a bridge with you. What is this High Priestess? Oh my God, it came out. Five of Swords and the King of Swords. Hold on. So the Scorpio has animosity towards you. There's a Scorpio and a Virgo here that are connected in this reading. If you're dealing with a Scorpio Pisces, there's also a Virgo here. There may also be other people. The other people would be either Cancer, Aries, I almost said Aquarius, and possibly Leo, right? This is the envy and the jealousy, the animosity, the desire to win at all costs. And also with the Five of Swords, you have a person here who has, the first time they tried to do something, they didn't even have the courage to try, so they gave up before they even tried. The second time that they attempted to do whatever this is that they attempted to do, they did it and they started it, but they didn't see it through to the end. They gave up halfway through. The third time, the person, it's like this is all supposed to be the same person, but it's different versions of this same person. The third time, they finally succeeded because they saw whatever they were doing through to the end, and they did not let things that stopped them the first two times around stop them the third time, right? So there's many different definitions to these cards, and there's many different like meanings to these cards. And I kind of feel like, well, I'm going to explain it to you. I kind of feel like this Scorpio, and then because you also have the King of Swords, and together that makes 6 swords, which is somebody coming from a very chaotic situation to a calmer, smoother, more stable situation. And what it kind of feels like is that there's a Scorpio here that had hidden animosity towards you. Every time that you were successful, every time this Scorpio saw something good happen for you, every time things went well for you in your life, because remember, we're talking about the new year, we're talking about the upgrade, we're also talking about the transformation that is meant to be happening in your life. And I told you that it felt like the air sign readings where it's something that's happening to you that's causing a reaction to the water signs. We already talked about Cancer hearing something through the grapevine. This Scorpio is seeing you move forward out of a negative position into a more positive position. They're seeing you go from a chaotic situation to a stabilized situation. They're seeing you overcome some type of adversity. And this time, when you do whatever you're doing, you are not going to give up. You're not going to, throw in the towel. You're going to see something through to the end, and they know that, right? And they also can feel intuitively, the Scorpio is not stupid. They can feel intuitively, whether they know it or not, that this is something connected to your destiny and it's connected to your legacy, but they're not exactly sure, like, how it's going to all play out. Like, they're not sure how the story is going to end. But they know whatever you're doing now is going to be a part of your book that you write or your story. And they also know or suspect that you have a large lump sum of money that you are keeping a secret, or that you make a lot of money and you're keeping it a secret. Whether this is true or not, this is the secret about Scorpio, is that they're over here kind of like counting your pockets, or anticipating what you got going on based off of what they see from the outside looking in. And I kind of feel like this Scorpio is jealous of your destiny, even though they don't know how it's going to play out. Every time this Scorpio, and it feels like it's a feminine energy, but it could be a masculine. It's like every time this Scorpio... Oh, thank you for that friendship necklace, Ashley. I appreciate it. Every time the Scorpio sees something happen for you in your life that they feel like is meant to be, it's like they're not saying that it's not meant to be, but what they it's like they feel it's like, oh, it's frozen. Okay. It's like every time the Scorpio sees something good happen to you, it's kind of like they twitch. It's like a tick. They hear something good about you from somebody else and they're like, oh, Pisces? Pisces got a promotion? Great. That's awesome. But inside, it's like they're fucking exploding. Yeah, and they could be born in October because the Halloween card just popped out for whatever reason. Child. The deck popped up when I put my hands down, and here go the Halloween card. Child. But I feel like it stems from jealousy. Whatever it is, it stems from jealousy. And I feel like the fact that they don't know, the fact that you set a boundary with this person, they have to find out through somebody else. And I also feel like there could be also, there's another story with Scorpio, which is crazy. It kind of feels like somebody has been keeping a secret from you for a long time when it comes to this Virgo and this Scorpio. Ooh, excuse me. It's coming out though, because like I just burped, child. It feels like this Virgo and this Scorpio have been keeping a secret from you for a long time because they feel like it would hurt your feelings. But it kind of, because of that, creates this animosity because your intuition can tell, like intuitively, you know that they've been keeping the secret for a long time. And you don't see it as protection. You see it as more so vengeful or spiteful or disloyal. And I feel like that's also why Spirit kind of has guided you away from these people. It feels like this could be your family, but it doesn't have to be. And Spirit has guided you away from these people because they refuse to tell you something. When it comes to Scorpio, what is this Hermit card, Spirit? The Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. The Moon. And the Seven of Cups. It's about you being successful, child. The secret that the Virgo and the Scorpio are keeping from you is that it's like they're afraid of losing you for some reason. I almost bit my motherfucking mouth. They really don't want you to know this. There is fear. And there's illusions that are being cast. If the Virgo and the Scorpio, if you ever find out how the Virgo and the Scorpio really feel about you, thank you, Maggie, for those roses and that little crown. If you ever find out how the Virgo and the Scorpio really feel about you, that they're not really your friend, that they don't really support you, that they kind of like keep you in this lack position, Pisces, it's like if you discover who they really are, right, then you're going to discover by default who you really are. And they know that once you discover who you really are, then you're not going to want to be around them. I feel like these are people who know that they're beneath you. And I'm just keeping it real. If anybody's offended, I don't care, because that's the reality. And if you're a Scorpio watching this and cross watching and you know, this is how you feel about a Pisces, fine. That's cool. But what I'm saying is this Scorpio Pisces knows that you are meant to do big things long term. They sense it. They feel it. They know it. And I feel like the secret is that because of their own insecurities or because of their own animosity, jealousy, envy, pride, and greed, they don't want you to discover that if you cut them out, you would be better off. Because every single time something good happens to you, they cringe. Ooh. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's why every single time you come around them, you feel like you have to protect yourself. Because at the end of it all, at the crux of it, they really don't want to see you succeed. Because every time you say something good, they love to hear about negative shit that happens in your life. Because it makes them feel like they winning. You see what I'm saying? Every time they hear something negative about you, or because they're gossiping. This Virgo and this Scorpio are gossiping about you. They gossip about your money. They gossip about your family drama. They gossip about whatever's going on at your job. They love talking shit about you. And they talk about you all the time. But they never include you in the motherfucking conversation. And the secret is that they're doing this. And if you found out what really they're talking about and the secrets of yours that they are discussing amongst themselves, you would be appalled, flabbergasted, befuddled, kerfuffled. But that's why you get the feeling intuitively that you need to protect yourself from these raggedy hoes. I said what the fuck I said. Anybody who's mad about it can come to step to me about it. God dang. I just did a cord cutting on all of this. I oddly enough. Ooh, there we go. And I think that's what it is too. A lot of these folks tonight, a lot of the themes that are coming out when it comes to secrets, Pisces, that you need to know about the other signs is the fact that people know that you're transitioning, you're moving towards a new reality. There's things in your life that are changing. They know things in your life are changing. They know you're going places, and they know there's a lot of things that are going to change when it comes to the energy and the dynamic of your connection with these people. They can feel the shift in you, and they can feel the shift in the energy. Shift in you, and they can feel the shift in to hang on to the reality that made them comfortable without realizing that that's an illusion now, because that reality no longer exists. So they're doing all these weird little things to hang on to you and hold on to you in order to keep you in that place where they had control over you. But the reality is they can't control you anymore. So, hey, Jose, shout out to you. So finally, Pisces, this is the last one. Jose, I'm going to play this back on my YouTube. So in case you, in a few days. Exactly, White Lotus. We're evolving and transforming, period. That's exactly what it is. And you can't, it's kind of like if you were to try to keep, hey, Channy, thank you. It's like if you were trying, thank you for those kitties. They're so cute. It's like if you were trying to keep a lion. You know how when people have these big bobcats and lions and jaguars in a small enclosed area? It's one thing to have a house cat. It's one thing to have a house cat. It's one thing to have a house plant. But would you plant a tree inside your house? The sunlight is not going to hit it properly, and it's not going to grow properly. The growth is going to be stunted. And that is what the secret is. A lot of people have been able to stunt your growth because, truth be told, let's be real. If you really want me to break it down for you, you allowed people to stunt your growth. You allowed your growth to be stunted, fooling around with people who you knew were beneath you. You allowed for your path and your purpose and your destiny and your goals to be stagnated because you allowed these people to be around for too motherfucking long. And it's not necessarily for a bad reason, but you had to go through all of these hiccups and speed bumps for you to realize that it's not worth it for you to sacrifice yourself for other people who would not sacrifice themselves for you. And now that you've realized that and the reality where you were sacrificing no longer exists, folks is tripping the fuck out. And that's just what it is. So you got to take accountability because it's all fine to kiki and talk and laugh. Because, I mean, I'm going to get my 7 chuckles in, bitch. But it's also a level of accountability that you have to have as a Pisces to understand the ways that you were showing up in a low vibrational way. It's you having to take accountability for the times that you allowed something to go on for too long. It's the accountability that you have to take when you had rose-colored glasses on instead of wanting to see the reality of a situation. You wanted to be this savior or you enjoyed how it felt to help somebody. And, you know, you wanted to play the victim in a situation when in reality, Spirit was telling you the whole time to walk the fuck on. That's real. So I think a lot of y'all, you know, are just realizing that. And look, secrets when it comes to Pisces, y'all are going to be working together. It's not a secret no more. Because I told y'all at the beginning, I know it's been a long time. We probably got a whole new cycle of people in here, but some of y'all still in here. I told y'all we manifesting all year together. We manifesting all year together as a Pisces collective. And any of the Pisces who don't want to get on the train and contribute, baby, you getting left behind. Ain't nothing I could do about it. That's your choice. You get what I'm saying? This is about teamwork. Some of you guys are about to get a raise, a bonus, a promotion. Some of you guys are going to collaborate here when it comes to things that you're working on professionally or when it comes to your passion projects. You're getting recognized for the work that you've done in the past and the work that you're doing right now. And you're being recognized for the potential of the work that you could do in the future. Past, present, future. It's all culminating together. People are discovering your work. Just like y'all are discovering me and finding me on here randomly. People are starting to discover your work. And it's like, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? You've been told that your whole life. And every time you like, I'm going to be positive. You're like, dang, if at first I don't succeed, I'm going to try again. And you kept on trying and you kept on getting doors slammed in your face, Pisces. So you got exhausted. You're tired. But it's like, look, see what I'm saying? You tired. I tell you I'm tired. Please follow me, baby. If you ain't following me yet, I'm trying to get to 10K so I can feed my children and my family. I don't want to be begging online. I don't mind putting in a little work now. Neither do you. But I do feel like you guys were very motivated to achieve a goal. And you're having to go about it in a different way than maybe you thought. Or the outcome of what you wanted to achieve is happening in a different way. Oh, Mika! Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I just saw Mika. I don't know why I'm acting like this, child. I'm just so happy to see your name. Like, parasocial relationships go both ways. Ooh. I'm sorry. Okay. I love you so much. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm okay, y'all. I just saw Mika and I'm sorry, Mika. I'm not trying to call you out. Mika been supporting me for a long time. She was the first person to join my membership on YouTube. Ooh. I think I'm just channeling a lot of y'all's emotions too. Ooh. Oh, okay. People gonna think I'm fucking crazy, child. We done been through so many emotions. Yes, you did. Mika finally caught me live. And Mika, I felt so bad. The reason why I kind of got emotional too, because I felt bad because I wanted to do the members reading tonight too. And I've been struggling with that. Because like, you know what's been going on. And I've been really trying to like figure out what I need to do. And it's been really hard, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I've been working hard. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Oh my God. And we at the end, Mika. I was trying to wrap it up. We've been on here for a long time and I was trying to wrap it up so I could do the members reading. And I just feel pulled in a bunch of different directions. And I know it's not y'all, it's me. It's not y'all, it's me. But like when I just saw your face, you know how when you were a kid, and you doing a performance? Oh my God. Thank you, Maggie. People gonna think I'm fucking insane. You know how when you a kid and you do a performance and you scared to get on stage and then you look out in the audience when it's your turn to get on stage and you see your mom or your dad or you see a family member supporting you, but you was so scared and it's like you see them and it gives you that like reinforcement to be strong and do what you need to do. It's like a confirmation that you're doing a good job or that you're doing the right thing. That's what happened just now when Mika came in here. That is how I felt when Mika came in here. And I was on Pisces. So it's like there's some type of confirmation that's about to hit y'all. What is this Three of Pentacles? Oh my Lord. Yup, it's the Empress, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Ooh. The Fool card, baby. And the Ace of Cups. Get the fuck out of here. The secret, Pisces, when it if you're a Pisces dealing with a Pisces, then fine, so be it. But the secret for you, Pisces, is about you. This whole reading has been about like how your glow up, how your level up, how your upgrade, how your destiny and your fate has kind of like affected other people. And I don't think necessarily everybody was all bad, because there's parts of the readings, especially for Gemini and Aries, that were kind of like them reacting. But everybody's reacting to something that's happening in your life. You're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a risk. You are scared, for a lot of y'all, to do whatever this is that you feel like God, Source, Spirit, Universe is calling you to do. This is a completely new beginning in your life. And the last time we were on here together, we got the World card for a lot of this energy. And there's something that you see that you know you need to catch on to, or grab onto, or hold firmly, because you're not sure if it's real. You're not sure if you're looking at an illusion or if it's some type of like mirage. And I feel like a lot of you are questioning yourselves, and you're questioning whether or not you can actually do whatever this is. You're questioning whether or not you have the strength to do it. You're questioning whether or not something is actually going to catch you when you fall. Thank you, Mika. That was so pretty. I'm trying not to cry, child. But as a Pisces, this is what you have to understand, because a lot of these people who we've talked about tonight have created these things inside of you that made you question whether or not you can do it. You were always able to do it. And there's an idea that you have and a strategy that you guys are implementing. And the secret is that whatever this vision is that you see, whatever you're inspired by, whatever gives you that childlike giddiness, that happiness, like you're a kid in a fucking candy store, is how you're going to go about reaching this abundance. The Seven of Swords is not just lying, cheating, stealing. It's also strategy. It's a card that talks about the way you go about something. It's a card that talks about how everybody else could be going left, but you choose to go right. Everybody else could be going right, but you choose to go left. And it's not necessarily a guarantee. It's dangerous. He holding swords in his hand. That's crazy. People might call you crazy. People might say you crazy. But at the end of the day, it's what you see from the vision that you have, and you're keeping your eyes trained on your vision. You're keeping your eyes focused on the vision that basically motivated you to go out on this path in the first place. And little do you know, you walking right into the motherfucking Empress. You're walking into the abundance, and you don't even see the abundance coming, child. That's why this Three of Pentacles is out here clarifying this, and that's why you had to take this leap of faith. You couldn't go based off of sight, because your sight wasn't showing you. There was no proof that showed you that you were going to reach this point. There was no proof that showed you that your strategy was going to work. There was no indication other than maybe a few synchronicities, angel numbers, people saying weird coincidental shit. There was nothing for you to go on that said that you were going to reach the point where you're at right now. There was nothing for you to go on that said that you were going to get to this point right here. But little do you know, baby, you walking right into it and you don't even know it. I'm hearing that song by Future in my head. Ain't that Future? Ain't even know it. And this is about to be, like how I just broke down crying, that's what the Ace of Cups is. And I think that's why it happened. Because like, if y'all been watching me for a long time, y'all know that like when I channel it, whatever's coming through in the reading, kind of how it was with Leo, that's how physically I react physically to these cards. And that's why I have to kind of be very careful about who I read for and, you know, what type of readings I do. That's why I don't do that low vibrational shit. I don't be doing them readings talking a whole bunch of, listen, because I'm going to feel it. And how I just broke down and cried, that's how you're going to be crying when God bless you. This is a blessing Whew. I'm telling y'all. I'm finna go, bitch. Yep. Candace, you said, could that also mean a cup runneth over because I feel so empty? Yeah, and that's why you have to recharge. If you want to watch this full reading, I'm going to post it on my YouTube probably this weekend or possibly Monday. Whew, but Lord, the secret is that you don't see this blessing coming. And something is about to be overflowing. You said, I'll be resubscribing to the diameter soon. Money got funny, so I had to stop. Oh, no, Ashley, you good? Listen, and that's what I say. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, any good teacher does not want you to be in school your whole life. Any good parent does not want you to always have to come to them for help. I want my kids in my real life. I got 3 sons. I want my sons to be able to make their own decisions as adults. I don't want them to depend on me and be codependent on me, just like I don't want y'all to be codependent on me. If ever you join a membership or you even subscribe to my channel or you follow me on TikTok or any other platform and you hit the buttons and all that stuff, if there's ever a time where you have to leave, I don't have a problem with it. That it's not a cult, okay? I don't have a problem with you coming and going when necessary. My only issue is when people try to come to me and they use up my energy and they don't reciprocate anything back. But I have not seen that as a problem with y'all. But that's what I've dealt with in the past. So all I ask is that as you come and go when you need to, and as you come to seek guidance as you need to, that you also reciprocate it as best as you can, even if it's just a like or a comment for the algorithm or a follow or a share or something like that. That is a deposit of goodwill and, good faith that helps me while also giving you what you need. So it's not an uneven exchange, because what a lot of people don't understand, and we're pretty much done, but what a lot of people don't understand about these spiritual readings is they come in and they're real rude. And I spoke about this in a video that I filmed today that's going to be posted in a few days. They come into these readings thinking that readers are just here to fulfill their whims. We're not here to just stroke your ego. We're not here to lick your ass. We're not here to blow smoke up your booty. And when you start dealing with spiritual stuff, you have to be very careful of how you handle the people who are in these types of spaces. And if people do not reciprocate, it comes off aggressive, but it's more so me trying to protect y'all in a situation where you could have some type of backlash that you're unaware of. Because I've had people come to me and get mad at me because I don't tell them what they want to hear. Exactly, Ashley. Not feeding people's delusions. And if you were in the diameter, you already know how I roll. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to feed nobody's delusions. I'm not going to sit here and, brown nose you, suck up to you. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, even if it's not what you want to hear. But as anybody who's coming through and traversing these spiritual spaces, you have to be prepared to give and receive. And if there's too much giving going on, like if you're a reader or if you do some type of spiritual practices, a lot of people say that spiritual practitioners shouldn't charge for their services, and that's some bullshit. Okay. If you're a spiritual practitioner and you're not charging enough, or you got people pulling on your energy too much, or you're not separating and cutting the cords properly, you gotta get a handle on that, because that's what's draining your energy, because you're not closing your readings out right, because you're not taking care when it comes to starting your readings, like the prayer I expressed to y'all earlier in this video. You could be allowing somebody to come into your business, or you could be allowing somebody to, exactly, Anne-Marie, nothing in life is totally free. And even if you don't see the charge, there could be an energetic charge. As a reader or as a spiritual practitioner, You could have somebody coming into your business and you're reading for them and they have fucked up intentions and they got negative energy. I've dealt with that. It's people who get mad because I don't tell them what they want to hear. They want to challenge me and they want a refund and all these other types of stuff. And it's clearly stated, baby. The refunds that I give are upon my discretion. The readings that I give are upon my discretion. And if I choose not to give you a reading because I don't like your energy, I'll refund you your money. But if I give you a reading because you're coming in with a certain type of intentions and then you switch up, I'm not refunding you. Bitch. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, you know, as a reader, as a spiritual practitioner, whatever it is that you like to do, whatever it is that you feel like is your calling, even if it's not spiritual things, even if it's just, you know, pouring into your family, being a good parent, showing up at 110% at work, pouring into your career, being on social media, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, there has to be moderation in everything. There has to be balance in everything. There has to be an equal reciprocity with giving and receiving and everything. And just like Anne-Marie said, nothing in life is totally free. So at the end of the day, Amendia, I hope I said your name right. Thank you. I appreciate that. At the end of the day, you got to understand either you're allowing the boundary to be overstepped and you got to figure out where to step back, or you may be overstepping the boundary and you got to understand like the balance in a situation. And I'm guaranteeing y'all that will make your lives a whole lot easier. Okay? So that's pretty much it, you guys. Mika, I appreciate you, boo. Oh my God, look at the bubble. Wait. It was diamonds. It was diamonds, baby. It was diamonds. That was so pretty. Listen, Mika, I'm finna do the members reading tomorrow because I'm finna sit my ass the fuck down. But I got y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for all of you guys. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me take this down real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. Wait. If I showed y'all my setup, y'all would be like, girl. Wait, let me see. Let me try to click on this real quick. Oh my God. How do I look at this? White Lotus Whispers. Okay. Top viewers. Number 1 is White Lotus Whispers. Shout out to you, White Lotus. I really appreciate all of your donations, all of those beautiful pictures you sent me. I really, really appreciate you. Terrence. Shout out Terrence showing out today at number 2. Shout out Ashley showing out today at number 3. Harriet was also in here making big moves with the likes, okay? E. Doyles, you was in here making big moves. Okay, HO30, that's how I'm going to say it because I don't want to mess up your name. You was all up in here. Okay, Candace, thank you, Candace. Chelsea, Princess, I don't know how to say your name, Chelsea. Okay, but shout out to you, boo. Princess was in here. Princess G, Lady Jazz, Emindia, Siobhan, Victorious, The Disturbing Real, okay, Ocean, Gloria, Neville, okay, or Neville, I don't know, child. I'm not trying to say your name wrong. TS, I Am Cookie, okay, thank you guys so much, everybody who was in here. Thank you, Mika, for showing up and giving me the confirmation I needed. I love and appreciate y'all. I got this thing rigged up. This how I be filming, y'all. I'm not going to show y'all the other side. But it's going to be out. To be over here doing these readings. Let me know if you want me to do a specific type of reading. Dang, y'all probably can't even hear me, child. Hello. But if y'all want me to do a particular type of reading or you want a particular type of question answered, I'm not doing no twin flame shit. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm not doing no twin flame stuff. I've stopped doing those years ago. But if you want me to read for you guys to like answer, like it just say, maybe you want to find out, if we do a collective Pisces reading, what your obstacles are. Send me a DM and let me know the type of reading that you want me to do on live. Like, what are my obstacles? What's blocking me? What do I not see coming, or things like that? And I will use those topics in the lives that we do on here, okay? So I see y'all. Please don't. Too much of that. People don't know what they talking about with the twin flame. Exactly. It's some dumbass shit. They blew that out of proportion. Okay. It's not personals though. So don't DM me about no personals now, because I'm not doing personals. But what I am saying is that if you have a specific topic about like what chords you need to focus on breaking this year, or, you know, like whatever, just let me know in the DM. I'll see y'all next time. Remember, Pisces, this is our circle, booze. Follow me before you leave out. We done hit 70K. Okay, final dance. Rave. Last dance. 70K. Period. Follow me before you head out. I'll see y'all next time. This is our circle, booze. Bye, Pisces.